right. Put a one in the chat if you guys can hear me. All messages. All right, give me 1 second, guys. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Mic check. All right, I'm doing a poll. You guys can hit the like button on the way in. I'm doing a poll. Should Tariq Nasheed respond to Charleston White? Yep. All right. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the first like. Give me 1 second. Yeah, I know her. All right, y'all hit the like button. Hold on. I'm doing this poll real quick. Add this option. Oh shit! I was supposed to turn this thing sideways. We weren't supposed to be vertical today, y'all. My bad. I know, but it's in portrait today. I totally forgot. Well, maybe I still can. Give me 1 second. Let me. But it still be, you know. Oh man, thank you, bro. Damn, starting the live off right. Shout out to my brother JD dropping the huge $10 on the Cash App. My man, thanks, bro. Give me 1 second. We about to go in. I actually wanted to do a full live where I can show you guys examples, but I want y'all to tune into the next show. I want to get y'all opinion on what we're talking about. Give me 1 second. Let me clip this lavalier mic to myself real quick so I can hurry up and do this poll. You know what? This is what beards are for, y'all. Clip it onto your beard. Beards are awesome. All right, hold on. Hold on. Thank you, bro, for supporting the show. Hold on. Um, uh, all right. All right. So we got the poll in the chat. Shout outs to Vader. Yes, sir. Yes, sirski. Chicken wicked, man. All right. What's going on, Raven? You said you went live with Mace at the same time. How's Mace doing, man? Shout outs to my brother Mace. Yeah, I got to catch up with Mace and Nicer and everybody. Sports is crazy. Y'all hit the like button on the way in. Mm. So we'll do this topic first. Shout outs to Vader in the building. Good to see you, man. You said, oh man, again doubling. Oh man, my bro Vader dropping the huge $20 on the yes, sir. I appreciate you, man. Damn. You already know what's gonna happen. Jesus Christ. Heavy on the Cash App, man. I appreciate it, man. Thank you, bro. Thank you for supporting the show as always, man. Getting ready for the playoffs, yeah, and we got a Super Bowl coming up, y'all. Who y'all think going to the Super Bowl, or is it already decided? I'm out of the loop. You dig? Shout outs to Vader dropping the huge 20 on the Cash App. I appreciate it, man. I'm trying to get my show back. They won't let me go live off my third party apps. So, we having a little bit of technical difficulties when it come there, but the radio show will be back. Best believe it. Mm. YouTube is just acting a fucking fool, demonetizing the channels and stuff like that. Let me ask y'all a question. Let me tell you why this shit is stupid. They will demonetize you, right? And say it's reused content. And their excuse is that the content is not original. This is what happens when people don't think. Okay, so if you use AI content, that's not original neither. That's not original, you know? And shout outs to Tampa and everybody. They were like, "Yo, Cuda, do you think AI is gonna take over?" I said it will to a certain degree, but it won't. Not in maybe in like the next 15 years it might take over. Hmm? What's that? Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It's a real shit. Yeah. Maybe in the next 15 years it might take over. What's going on, UFO? About to run? All right, hold on, give me 1 second. I'll see you in the AM. I'll see you in the AM. You want another half a cookie? Okay, I got you. Peace, bro. Hold on, my bad, yo. Shout outs to UFO Kamikaze, man. Shout outs to Vader, man. Thank you, bro, for always supporting the show. You said, I don't care about the game. K Dot better not play not like us. Yeah, man. But I mean, he got to at some point, but he did, which was a crazy move though, Vader. Um, he he did what you call it? He dropped GNX. So he got songs off of GNX he could do. But you know what? I'm actually glad you said that. Because if you think about it, I just now thought about it. Drake, if this lawsuit goes in, he can't perform They Not Like Us if Drake actually wins. So a lot of people are mad at Drake, but honestly, you can say you're making music, but honestly, it's like content creation. You can't put in a famous song that somebody's a PDF file and all this other stuff and fake information and stuff and then try to roll with it. You know what I'm saying? That's kind of, a little bit cross the line, but hey man, it is what it is. I mean, you at least gotta prove something, at least you gotta prove it and stuff like that. And who is he trying to prove it with? The Millie Bobby girl, the Millie Bobby Blue girl and stuff like that. So, but you said and nostalgia, Pusha hate Drake, Pusha hate that. Yeah, man. Yeah. You said I had a dream full game Baltimore versus the Bills. Wow. The Ravens whipped them 44-7. I seriously thought they had played Thursday night. Man, it's crazy. What's going on, my Manus? You said they had fun calling Drake white boy. Now they crying that he's claiming it in a lawsuit. Dumb niggas. Hey, it is what it is. I like Drake. I like Kendrick too, but where the hell did all these fake Kendrick fans come from? Even when Kendrick was doing music for Black Panther, he didn't have all these goddamn fans. Where'd they come from? Give me 1 second. All right, my bad, y'all. You know. All right, my bad, y'all. I'm back. Yeah, they had fun. They had fun going in on Drake until hey, it's time to back some of that stuff up. You know. I mean, cause I mean it is recorded, so you know. You said why you snitched on OG, bro? I didn't snitch on nobody. And who the hell is OG? Can't be the OG I know. You said Drake a whole ho. Hey man, I mean they playing with that man's name. You know. You know. I don't know what to say about today's hip hop artists, y'all, because usually at some point you're supposed to transition into, movies and stuff like that, I think Drake should have been transitioned or did something. You know what I'm saying? Because it's really way over. His career probably, I wouldn't say it ran its course, but I guess, but then again, he was acting before, you know, people was getting on him with the whole Degrassi thing. So, you know, that right there in and of itself is wild. You said they nervous as fuck Drake might win in court by hiding it. Yeah. And then what happened too with his record label, what happened too is that they actually settled. So he won that, and then now he's suing Not Like Us. So if a lot of you guys don't understand what's going on with Drake, what happened is Drake signed a record deal that changed hip hop forever, which is about like 400 million, some ridiculous number, like to the extent of 400 million, right? And he got mad because the same team that may have inflated his sales, or the machine that they used for him, was behind Kendrick also. So you know how sometimes like the label will have like two people on the same label, or their label mates basically, but they don't like each other. And a lot of label mates, they collab with each other, but they will be like, "Hey, you guys need to have a fake beef because they get paid either way." So imagine the people that you've been paying out the wazoo with your music and stuff like that. Imagine the people that gave you a loan is the same people puppeteering, or in the background, sleight of hand, inflating the guy that's going against you. To a certain degree, you gonna feel like they playing favorites, you know? And then it's whack, Then after the end of the day, it's whack. All right, we good. I just had to switch mics real quick. This one charged, so that's what beards are for, y'all. So then at the end of the day, it's where did all these Kendrick fans come from? Because the people that I'm seeing, they Not Like Us is not no random Kendrick song. You know what I'm saying? That's a mustard song for the most part. Kendrick's fans won't listen to shit like that, like real Kendrick fans. You know what's going on? What's going on, fighter? Yeah, man. Tether Talk Radio, man. We gonna super tether it today. We gonna talk about it because the FBA ain't what it need to be, man. And trust me, shout outs to my foundational Black Americans and my American African descendants of slaves. whatever you identify. Oh, I'm about to go in. I'm just waiting till a couple more people get in the room. You know, you say he wins his court, his run is done. I think so, man. He might just start a new trend. UFO said most of these niggas only hate Drake because of the women he's had. The same with Kenny. Hey, that's some real shit. But most people don't understand no goddamn Kung Fu Kenny. They don't understand no goddamn Kendrick. Where all these people come from, y'all? All these people are new Kendrick fans, man. I asked them, do they know about Isaiah Rashad? They're like, hmm? And I hate all these new SZA fans too. What's going on, Bronze? You gonna see vengeance like no other. Hey, I guess it is, man. What's going on, Brownie Ellie? How you doing, love? Happy New Year. You said you said they'll keep it going to profit from it regardless. Yeah, that's what it is. So just imagine the people that you paying and making millions for. Imagine them being, behind the dude that you don't like. Pause. So this is what I'm saying though. Let's get into the game real quick. This is what I'm saying though. What's going on, Jalen? This is what I'm saying though. Can you be successful with a record label? I'm telling you, the best thing to do is to stay independent and maybe do something like what Young Dolph did and get like a distribution. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with that once you get your money right. But it's like a distribution thing. Because think about it. Why wait till you get on Prince and Michael Jackson's level and make your label billions of dollars only to still be screwed around, only to still be screwed with them in the end? You know? So again, that's why I was telling you guys, that's what Michael Jackson did. Michael Jackson ended up owning Sony. Michael Jackson ended up owning 51% of Sony, something that would have went to like 4 or 5 people. Michael Jackson ended up owning. That's why they didn't like him. And the people that was trying to throw him under and have him pay all these court fees and all this other shit, he would have been their boss. And it would have been the worst day of their lives. You know what that sounds like? That sounds like Donald Trump and the government right now. So imagine the person that you've been trying to sabotage, put in jail, and screw over becomes your boss. Just imagine that. Imagine that. You said this battle had way more money on the line than Jay-Z and Nas. Absolutely. You said fools don't understand serious money and surprise. Absolutely. But the record labels are trying to make sure they get paid either way. So I'm not gonna lie. I mean, they kind of forced Drake's hand if you think about it. They kind of forced Drake's hand. Yo, all right, well. But they settled on something though, because I heard as soon as I heard his music lawsuit dropped against UMG, then I heard about this lawsuit. So he moving on. And he might win. You know, calling that man a 69 God and all this other shit. I've been talking to a lot of people too, and they've been talking about the whole Diddy thing, and I'm like, bro, why are y'all still stuck on this fucking Diddy thing? You know, everybody in the '90s partied like that and got plastered. I would be more scared to go to a Mel Gibson party than a P Diddy party. I'd be scared as hell to go to. Well, I wouldn't say the Playboy Mansion, but you get my drift. You got some rock stars. You got some drummers. You got all of these people that that will make Diddy look like a damn church boy. What's going on, Ayushi? I don't know, Jungle Fever. You know, you said I'm proud. Dark R&B is real. Well, R&B has changed. You know, music has gone under. Music has gone under 100 times over. If you think about it, you know what I'm saying. You got to literally have you know, a real R&B doesn't come back. Like I was just talking about this too with another artist. I'm like, man, look how much time it takes to make a record nowadays, man. Records be like a minute and 30 seconds. Records if your record is over 2 minutes and 50 seconds, it's a long song. That's why artists like, you know, Fergie and Black Eyed Peas and Snoop Dogg and all these other people, they won't stop. They just don't stop playing their music out here. And all of those people are forever rich just because of outside of the United States. Look how much eras hip hop has been in. And it's to the point right now you have new genres. You have people rapping over Afro beats, but they're not calling it Afro beats. They're not calling it hip hop, they're calling it Afro beats, you know? Even guys like Burner Boy and Rema and all them other people, they're like, oh man, these guys are rapping over, you know, hip hop beats. But it's like, nah, they're rapping over Afro house beats and piano beats. And it's literally closer to dance hall anything. You know, so that's why and you know, actually I saw Vibes Cartel talking about that, which is actually pretty interesting, by the way. Actually pretty interesting, you know. You said Drake soft hell. Hell nah, Drake a real one. But I get it. I mean, popular opinion. A lot of y'all are tired of listening to Drake. You know? Honestly, I'ma say this. I'ma say this. It is like Jay-Z and Nas. Nah, man. A lot of these new Kendrick fans are fake. They wasn't rocking with Kendrick like that. Most of these Kendrick can't name you 10 Kendrick songs. Wait until I start probing and challenging some of y'all. But let me tell y'all this though. It is kind of like the Drake, I mean the Jay Z and Nas beef. A lot of people lie. A lot of people lie and say they love Nas, and they don't listen to Nas like that. They don't listen to Nas like that. Never did neither. I like Nas, but let's keep it 100. Hit for hit, Jay Z got way more hits than Nas, right? Nas also, he's not a good beat selector. Nas has a lot of whack music, but I love Nas. Nas has a lot of good music. Nas has a lot of meaningful music. But let's keep it 100. Nas is not the best beat selector, and Nas, he doesn't have a lot of club bangers, but he's relevant and he has a lot of money. but he didn't make his. I mean, he made a lot of money rapping, gotcha, but he made more money off of his business ventures after rap. Nas didn't really become a super millionaire like that until after hip hop, after rap, with his business stuff. Y'all double tap the screen, hit the like button, y'all. But let's get into this before we get back into this hip hop conversation because I wanted to warm you guys up to that. And on the next show, I want you guys to really rock with me. What's going on, Dalton? I want you guys to really rock with me because we're gonna have the visuals and stuff like that. I meant to do this show all last week, but I've been sick and I've been going through it with YouTube being demonetized for original content. All right, let's get into it. Right, Tariq Nasheed, he has he been going in on a lot of people. And I like Tariq Nasheed, so don't this is like I'm gonna take the opportunity to start bashing Tariq or whatever. You know what I'm saying? But Tariq Nasheed, right? He um he been battling with people. A lot of people see he only goes after soft targets and he goes after people. Um, you know, um, I don't he go after soft targets. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. Him versus Charleston White is gonna be fucking ridiculous. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Give me 1 second. All right. All right. You said if you really think that you can publicly label damn near a billionaire PDF file without evidence and not expect legal consequences, you're an idiot. Right. Right. And that's the thing too. Drake had to wait until all of this stuff blew over before he really, uh, you know, went in on on Kendrick. Shout outs to everybody here. Y'all hit the like button, support the show. Thank you guys for coming through. We got 13 votes. Should Tariq respond to Charleston White? 54% of you guys said that yes, let's see him. I don't think it's gonna happen like that, but we're gonna get into this. 23% of you guys said no, he's not ready for that. Y'all are smart. 8% says he knows better he knows better not to respond. And 15% says Tariq will fry him. Well, I don't know. I don't know. Because I'm gonna tell you the truth. Charleston is ready to take this beef to places that Tariq Nasheed would never take it. He's ready to get down on a level that I don't know, man. Flex got to be a little bit tactful if he's gonna respond to Charleston White. And then right now, Charleston White is popular as hell. You did? Then on top of that, what's going on, Tampa? Then on top of that, Tariq Nasheed, he's not gonna be able to keep up with Charleston. So he got to play it how he goes. He got to kind of let. I think he going Charleston when his popularity kind of dwindles. But Reek been not ducking no smoke. But Charleston White is a whole different type of smoke. You know what I'm saying? Charleston is a whole different type of smoke. I don't even think Tariq is. You said Phoenix Flexin is my favorite rapper, bro. Dalton, if you're Phoenix, then just holla at me, bro. You can just holla at me. I'll promote. Like, you don't gotta do it like that, bro. Actually, subscribe to the channel. Show the channel some love. I'll give you some game on top of that. I'll give you some free sauce right now. If you are Phoenix flexing or Phoenix flexing, get your ass an iPhone. I know Warmass is gonna tell you not to, but if you get your ass an iPhone and you go to certain places, you can airdrop your mixtape or your singles to other people. That's some free game. Charleston White, I like Charleston. He's not the truth, but he tells the truth. And like I said, he's willing to take it to a place that's Charleston White says that he's technically an FBA. Now, I've been doing this for a long time. You want to know why you don't see me on here arguing with a lot of these people that's like all of a sudden overnight FBA? Because all of these people all of a sudden overnight FBA. I don't believe none of these niggas are FBA. Show me and the audience your paperwork. Because it'd be some random troll or some random person talking about some I'm FBA. And it's like, bro, you don't even have a picture. We don't know you. You know what I'm saying? And you're making other FBAs look bad. It's like, how are you an FBA? We don't know. We don't know if you could trace your bloodline. Man, some of y'all niggas don't even talk to your grandma. Talking about y'all ancestors and shit. Some of y'all niggas don't even know y'all grandma or y'all grandpa or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So honestly, I'm not even gonna lie. You know what Charleston White is saying is right. A lot of these people, all they're doing is repeating Tariq Nasheed and repeating his talking points. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, as a lot of us players do, we say stuff in the way where you know it's us. You understand what I'm saying? You know, you'll hear something and be like, "Yo, they said Cuda say this." You listen to me, you know how I speak and how y'all know how I get down. But a lot of these people, the reason why I'm talking about this is because a lot of these people they wasn't rocking with Tariq Nasheed. Let me see if I flip this thing. Will it work? Hold on, y'all. All right, all right, it's not working. But like I said, a lot of these people, they will, you know what I'm saying? They fake. A lot of these people wasn't listening to Tariq Nasheed. A lot of these people, especially the FBAs, they didn't like Tariq Nasheed at first. You know, so I'm not gonna lie. If Charleston and Tariq get into it right now, bro, Charleston can really damage, what Tariq got going on. And then, like I said, Charleston White claims that he's a FBA, but he doesn't believe in any of that stuff. So it's gonna crush a lot of y'all hearts. It's funny as hell seeing all these Tariq Nasheed fans too. Okay, if you want to learn how to rap, Dalton, first learn how to count beats. You gotta have use your toes or your thing. You gotta have in like a basically somebody you gotta have in a like a built-in metronome. You know what I'm saying? First learn how to count beats, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, and then learn how to craft bars, learn about similes, learn about entendres and stuff like that, and just keep practicing and you'll get good. So make that your New Year's resolution. And if anything, catch up on some of my old shows where I'm talking about how to learn how to rap, how to learn how to craft bars, put things together and stuff like that. Cause I've ghostwrite written before, but for not people that's really famous. But you know, I do my thing. UFO says Tariq can't win this. He has to maintain a level of dignity to keep his audience. Puppets and cartoons, and that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And that's the thing, UFO Kamikaze. He's not going to go as low as Charleston would. Charleston will go low as fuck. Start talking about all kinds of shit he got no business talking about. and and people are gonna rock with him. It's good for content. And to tell you the truth, if you a younger cat, you know what I'm saying. If you a YN, right? If you a younger cat, they're not into Tariq Nasheed. They don't know what the hell Flex got going on, you know. But it's just crazy to see that Tariq Nasheed is fading everybody, but the people that's calling him out, you know. There's a lot of crazy Hotep dudes on the internet right now covering this story, and they covered it before I did because I was supposed to cover this last week. You know, I was supposed to cover this last week. You dig what I'm saying? But Tariq Nasheed, he's just setting subliminals. He's not trying to, respond back to Charleston White. And he's smart to do that, He's smart to do that. Charleston White seems uncancelable at this point. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, he will take it to places that Tariq hasn't even thought of taking it. But from like an internet debate standpoint, this is hey, you know, hey, you wanna, he done met it. Tariq done met his match. Tariq might have met his match. You never know, but you never know. I mean, I fucks with Flex. I don't know what he gonna say or do, but against Charleston White, shit. And then the crazy thing to add on top of it, Charleston White is actually, Tariq does too though, but Charleston White is actually active in the community. He actually hands out, book bags and talk to at-risk youth and stuff like that and things like that. Aside from all of the stuff that he does on the internet, he's actually out there like that. So, it's not like you can't say he's not giving back. It's not like you can, you know, pull a rabbit out of a hat on him. You know what I'm saying? He does his own thing, you know. But Tariq been confusing me for the last couple years because like when I was support three hidden colors and stuff like that because I've been a Tariq follower for a long time, for the majority of his career. And when Hidden Colors came out, we were supposed to be Aboriginal American Moors, as far as I know. And then now they switched it up. They switched it up with FBA and all this other shit. And then at the same time too, he trademarked and what he copyrighted FBA. You know what I'm saying? He copyrighted FBA, so he owns FBA. So what also really started these conversations is that a lot of people were running around here arguing about who created hip hop. You see things coming out of nowhere. You see Lord Jumar all of a sudden, and then somebody was saying that Lord Jumar is a fraud and that he's not fully FBA. And they were saying that Tariq was saying that, well, Lord Jumar, if he's mixed with something or he's not fully FBA, we don't need him speaking for us and stuff like that. And I'm like, damn, because like Lord Jumar is now copying every single thing Tariq Nasheed said. Like all of a sudden, there's just this weird Aboriginal spirit that just came out of nowhere, and niggas are like, man, I'm FBA. We or you can't prove that. I refuse, and this is the thing about arguing with people on the internet. The majority of FB, there can't all these people talking on the internet. It's impossible that they're all FBAs, and this is for the sake of real FBA people. Y'all need to have a fucking blockchain where y'all can fucking see who is who and what's what. You know, And niggas was laughing at me when I was joking, but I was dead serious, saying that niggas need to come out with nigga coin. How the hell does Charleston White and Cooking with Kaya have a fucking cryptocurrency for black people? If you're gonna ask for reparations, you could be like, yo, we need our reparations, and we will preferably take it in crypto, in this crypto, in our crypto. So that's the thing. We don't even have crypto and stuff like that. And then honestly, the crypto that you have as black people, we need to use that crypto to start buying goods and exchange and funds and stuff from other black people. We're not even passing around our own dollar. I knew that shit was fucked up in the pro-black era, where those where people used to have the bush with the picks with the fist on it. When I found out black people don't even own the bush with the pick on it and shit, like, I mean, the pick with the fist on it. I'm like, damn. I used to promote this website back in the day, and I had to damn near kill niggas fucking support black. I used to not run own. I used to share this website called Bob Spotter, where it's black owned business spotter. So if you wanted to buy toothpaste or toilet paper and stuff like that, you go into the search bar on Bob Spotter, and it will show you closest black owned restaurant or mom and pop store where you can go and get your toothpaste and just random stuff, and you can spend your dollar black. You know, you said if he pulls up on Charleston White during an interview, public expect to see different expect expect to see a different response than the last time. Well, he might get hit with a pig poker. Tariq a big dude, Charleston a small dude, and then Charleston White got one eye. So hey, it is what it is. But Tariq just not ready for that level, man. Or even if he does, he's just not willing to take it there. So it just makes no sense that he even responds or say anything. Jalen said these pro blacks are clowns. They have been. But look, everybody's going against Umar. A lot of these guys are, fake, fake, fake canceling Pan Africans. Um, what's his fucking name? Now I can't find who the hell I wanted to talk about. I'm drawing blanks. But like a lot of black people aren't even staying whatever that is, and they're biting off my boy. Was it Dr. John Henry Clark? Is it? No, it's not John Henry Clark. I forget his name. Who's the guy that everybody quotes say, "I debate my equals, all others I teach"? Is that him? I forgot. No, I'm tripping. They're biting off my boy Neely Fuller. Neely Fuller. My bad. Everybody, a lot of these people, these FBAs, they don't even know Neely Fuller unless Tariq mentions him or something like that. They're biting off of Neely Fuller because they're not even on code. So if you're a Tether or a FBA, I advise you, do not argue with these weirdos on the internet about no goddamn FBA lineage, because all of these people are lying. Every single foundational black American is not using fucking YouTube. And most FBAs don't even refer to themselves as FBAs. Fun fact. And their talking points are not original. What's going on, Link? Good to see you, man. Yeah, their talking points are not original. They're all using Tariq Nasheed talking points. I'm not even gonna lie. I watched a lot of Lord Jumar interviews and stuff like that, and Lord Jumar sounded crazy sounding like Tariq Nasheed. I'm like, bro, those aren't your words. You didn't think about that yourself. Those aren't your words, man. That's all Tariq Nasheed, bro. And I don't. And the reason why this pisses me off, cause y'all know I talk about history. Y'all know I talk about a lot of different stuff and things like that. I don't like when people are trying to regurgitate other people's words, but try to make it sound symbolic. You know, like they're saying something and shit like that. And it's like, bro, you stole that though. This is kind of why I don't like the manosphere right now. Everybody's stealing, done stole all of everybody's shit, and it's like, bro, you trying to make it seem like you came up with that on yourself, on your own, bro. That's like a well-known talking point, you know. Shout outs to Link. Yeah, I'm good, man. Thank you everybody for the birthday wishes. Also, I gotta respond back to y'all comments. It's just I can't use my YouTube the way I would like to. They have stopped me from using OBS and all kinds of stuff. They are legitimately holding my channel back. And then they turn around and lie and say, we make sure all of our YouTubers have equal footing and stuff like that. No, you don't. You did? Oh man. Shout outs to Link dropping the huge $10 on the Cash App. Thank you so much, guys, for supporting the show. It means the world to me. Getting that body count down, man. And shout outs to Link. Thank you, bro. Getting that body count down. But it just shows how fake the internet is, because a lot of people will be, you know what I'm saying? They'll support Charleston White, FBA or not. You know, FBAs don't stick together with each other. And then I just keep hearing the same fucking lie over and over and over again. And you know what lie that is? It would stick more if people um did their research. So one of the biggest lies that I've heard is that, Africans sold black people into slavery, especially black Americans. That's not true. That's not true. That's not true. You know, if anything, they may have sold other Africans that ended up being American people, or they may have, not been fucking with certain people and let them get taken over. But a lot of people don't realize that, and they always want to jump to slavery, but don't ever have any real historical facts on slavery or any psychological, things that they can pull up to tell you what slavery actually done to people and how it still goes on to this day. But the thing about it is, with the whole slavery piece, is that in Africa, you can buy your way out of slavery. You can buy your way out of slavery if you happen to become a slave. A lot of y'all, a lot of y'all picked up on this too, so I can't say all of y'all, but y'all, a minute ago, y'all saw me when I was talking to Lou. Shout outs to Lou, by the way, Citizen Lou. And he kind of wanted to bang that gong, you know what I'm saying, and was like, yo, slavery this, and I don't care, and working this, and blah blah blah. We had like a little spat, if y'all remember. And I told him, and he didn't get it, because most black people and people don't get it. I told him, like, one of the first things they do is offer you freedom. You know how slavery changed. What's going on, Prince P? Yeah, bless this game, man. Thank you, everybody that supported the show. I'm about to drop some deep facts on y'all right quick. All right, listen to what I'm telling y'all. All right, I was trying to tell him because he didn't get it. It kind of, went right over his head. You know, and it goes over a lot of people's head. The first thing you give to a slave is freedom. Are you free or are you just dumb? The first thing you give to a slave is freedom. How am I supposed to make your coffee and tea and do all of these things for you and run down the street, playing football or whatever? How am I supposed to do all of these things for you and I have shackles on my feet, you know? Huh? Lighter? Lighter? Oh, I don't have my bad, man. You know? How am I supposed to effectively do something and I got these shackles on my feet? I got a ball and chain on my feet. I can't play football with a ball and chain on my feet. The first thing they give a slave is freedom. They want you to at least seem happy that you're doing something or got something to do. The first thing you give a slave is freedom. You make them do something all over for years and repetitively for years and years and years and years and years, right? And then you take the ball and chain off his foot and say, hey, you're free. He doesn't know what that means. All he knows is shining shoes. So naturally, what he's gonna do when you take that ball and chain off his foot? Go shine some damn shoes. Smith, do whatever. Also, too, with the FBA crowd is why don't y'all go find your real last name? That'll prove that you're unapologetically African. And this is not something to say that, hey, I just want to prove that you're African. I don't give a fuck. I really don't care. I think it's dumb, and I think a lot of people just needed something to chew on. Pause. I think it's stupid. You said that's like getting out of prison after 10 years. The world is different to some folks. So, and I talked about this and I thought about it for a long time. So think about it. Whatever world you're living in right now, you go crazy, crash out, they send you to jail. Then you figure out jail and how jail works. You go crazy again in there, crash out, and then now when you get out and you're back in society again to refit back in with society, you got to go crazy damn near again. It's like three different lifetimes if you think about it. I know it's not at the top of everybody's list, but it is what it is. So Tariq Nasheed, it's better that he doesn't respond to Charleston. It's better that he doesn't respond to Charleston. I see a lot of the people went silent also. A lot of the FBA people went silent and shit. A lot of people was talking, but after a while they took the hit. It was like, yeah, Tariq not about to respond to Charleston. He not about to respond to Charleston. He just not ready to take it there, man. He not ready. It would be below Tariq Nasheed to take it there with Charleston White. And Charleston White knows this. It's literally a gotcha. So, you know, You got to look at it like this. The reason why everybody's biting off the manosphere and has the manosphere vernacular and vocabulary and whatever they got going on is because of the divestors for the most part. Black people, even Tariq Nasheed has shows talking about this, but black people in the Hotep and conscious sector know damn well how the women are. It's really not no secret and stuff like that. You know, we share similarities with some of these guys in Asia, you know, the Chinese and the Japanese and certain stuff when it comes to our women, but it's a little bit different. It's all put on display. You know what I'm saying? They try to sweep it under a rug. Oh, she's not talking about divestment or oh, oh those numbers are fudged and blah blah blah. You know, the hoteps really try to sneak it under the rug because they, they were on the black woman is God trope. And I get it, you know what I'm saying? But a lot of dudes they done crashed out. Sonetta was supposed to come to the manosphere at one point. That was funny as hell, you know? They had to find something to grift to. And Umar, and I'm not gonna lie, all the hoteps within the last year, they just been out the loop. They don't know what to talk about. They really have nowhere to grift to, you know? And then they grifted, if they grifted politically, especially with the last year. Think about it. Think about how crazy this is. When America's on the verge of whatever, all the extremists in America become American. You know? What am I talking about? Well, if America's on the verge of being politically fucked up, well, at least you know when the shit hits the fan, feminists, hoteps, MAGA people, millionaires and billionaires, and everybody that's into any type of extreme philosophy are all going to come on one accord and vote for the same guy. At the end of the day, it's like what page you on. It's kind of like what I tell you guys about the scale of 1 to 10. You ever see people, and I do this just to get an analogy out the way, but have you ever seen people try to tell you about the scale of 1 to 10? Let's say the scale of 1 to 10 is all the different philosophies and ideologies, right? But the real game and the truth behind the scale of 1 to 10 is either you're going to hit or you don't. And it doesn't matter, the numbers don't matter anymore, right? You either going to hit or you're not. Yes, she might be a 5. Are you going to hit though? Yes, she might be this. Are you going to hit though? You know? That's the game. White or black, you know? Because most people don't have game. So when I tell you, and then most people, this is why percentages, all kinds of stuff. See, numbers predate alphabets, letters, right? But numbers, they tell a story. And when I got into accounting, I really didn't think about it until this, right? Numbers, they tell a story. Okay. For example, if you ask somebody about a dime or a attractive person, like a 8, right, on a scale of 1 to 10, and just listen to how they talk about dating and these stupid scales when they bring up these half-ass talking points that they don't even understand. They will try to tell you that 8s date 8s, and they don't. 9s don't date 9s. 10s don't date 10s. As a matter of fact, it's very fucking rare that you would see a match like that, you know? Like they will try to say, oh, well, two ordinary people, let's say two fives or sixes or six and a halves, ordinary people date ordinary people. No, it's not like that. You'll see fives with a dime. You'll see eights with a six, you know. You'll see sevens with a nine, you know. And then on top of that, to give y'all some more game about the scale of 1 to 10, sometimes you have to figure out what number you should treat that girl like. This is the reverse of the game that I've been giving y'all for years, right? So check this out. The reason why the scale of 1 to 10 is because it stifles your game. You know what I'm saying? It stifles your game. So you will try to adjust your game if you have any and feel like you got to talk to a 7 like she's a 7, or you got to talk to a 10 like she's a 10, or you got to talk to an 8 like she's an 8 and stuff like that. And what you're doing is subconsciously and vicariously, you're putting pussy on a pedestal. You know what I'm saying? You're putting pussy on a pedestal because you believe that, oh, well, you know, she's this number, even though looks is subjective. I mean, universally, she might be that number. But if you talk to a 7 like a 7, they don't reciprocate well. Sometimes it's best you talk to a dime like she's a 7. Sometimes it's best you talk to a 9 like she's a 5, or treat them like that, or act accordingly, right? But what it really is that you're putting pussy on a pedestal that it doesn't need to be on. You dig what I'm saying? You said what happened? You missed it. Um, fuck. Charleston White been going in on Tariq on Twitter and FBA people, and he opened up line for FBA people to call up and all that other stuff and speak to him and explain. And those people just regurgitating the same thing. They don't even know what the hell they talking about. Shout outs to my real FBAs though. You can never be mad at me. You can never be mad at me. I'm not trying to take no tantrums. I'm not, you know, I believe, I know what's going on. I know what time it is. But you got to be mad at your own people. You got to be mad at the representation, and you guys also, first of all, have to have a black blockchain. Who's really frauding and who's really, you know what I'm saying? A foundational Black American, and also too, y'all philosophy fucked up because y'all are under Black people that were already here. You know, the whole FBA thing is supposed to go back to, I guess they say, chattel slavery, but there were Black people here prior to that. You know, I heard niggas making fun of Latino people and don't even know that Black people were the first conquistadors. The word cowboy was popularized by Black people. We wasn't referred to as a man back in the day. We were referred to as boy. And when we made cowboys popular, now everybody wants to be a damn cowboy. White boys don't want to be a cattleman no more. That's what they were called, cattlemen. That's a term you don't even hear anymore. And you damn near gotta pull niggas teeth. You gotta pull niggas teeth to fucking get them to do something. That's why I actually, and I told him too. I actually respect Austin Holloman with the passport bro thing. You know, there's places that niggas will go and there's places that niggas won't go. Why don't these passport bros go to Jamaica? Yeah, Keisha's in Jamaica, but what about the Jamaican baddies? What about that continent? Why don't Black people go to Africa? Austin gonna have hell trying to get y'all niggas to go to Kenya. Niggas be like, yo, what am I gonna do in Kenya? How about you go look around and take pictures like you would anywhere else? Niggas don't want to fucking go to Africa. They think like in the mind of a lot of niggas, Africa is just one place to niggas. Africa is just one place to niggas. You know what I'm saying? That's like somebody saying, man, I don't want to go to America and stuff like that. And it's like, bro, but you never been to Chicago. You never seen, New York. And, you never been to the monument. You never been to south of the border. You never been to all these places. How can you say and you don't even, you know what I'm saying? I thought niggas like Jamaica. Y'all niggas be eating up the curry chicken and fucking goat soup and shit. Like when they opened up Jamaican places in the fucking hood and shit. So I'm like, damn. But they know a lot of those passport bros know a lot of the bullshit they be doing and stuff like that. Them Jamaican niggas will thump you in the mouth. They'll box you upside the head. You do certain things, you know. But I would have thought y'all niggas would have got yourself a bacon. Go to the Jamaica right there. Y'all don't want no jerk pussy. Y'all don't want no jerk pussy. Shit, jerk pussy sound good. Let me find out y'all don't want no curry throat. Shit. Oh, I missed the shit of mambo sauce, bro. I was thinking about making my own. It would be loud mambo sauce though. That should be fun. That should be torch. You know what hasn't found its way on this side of the earth? Old Bay seasoning. I'm from Maryland, so you know we got crabs, man. We crab central, man. Old Bay seasoning. We need some Old Bay seasoning about here, man. I'll put that shit on everything. Old Bay. Mm. But yeah, y'all, man, last couple days been good. I mean, aside from YouTube screwing me over, and I appreciate you guys for hitting the like button and supporting the show. We're gonna make it do what it do. I still got another channel that you guys can follow, and we can resume the real show over there, and then probably still do Rumble and TikTok. No problemo. All right. But yeah, man, there's a lot of stuff to talk about that's been going on. So, Trump said that he's gonna, and hopefully he does, get rid of the IRS and do something called the ERS, external revenue, right? And then also what was said to happen. I also heard too, thanks to the guys like myself and guys in the manosphere that talks about this. Shout outs to the fathers, especially black fathers. This is kind of a form of reparations because a lot of black fathers call deadbeat dads when they actually not. But I heard that the person that is taking care of the child, if they have the child in their custody and they're receiving child support, they're not able. They say they might not be able to go claim that child on their taxes. They saying if you pay child support, you can claim the child on your taxes. So some of you fathers might be getting your some of your bread back to go spend on your kid again. But hey, look, some is better than none. You did? Some is better than none. What's y'all thoughts on that? I know Britney Spears mad as shit. Mary J. Blige mad as hell. Whoever dating Chris Brown, they said Chris Brown got 3 different kids, and he has custody of all 3. So maybe his. What's going on, Chris? Maybe his girls are happy. I wonder if this will work. Hold on, y'all. This is other channel that been going in on Tariq in Charleston. Hold on. If this work, this might be a little interesting. Yeah, I was watching Afro Think Tank. He did a video 2 days ago. Let's see if this will come up. It's acting stupid still. Hold on, y'all. If this will work, this will be interesting. I'm from the DMV, Chris. Why everything doesn't work today? Hold on, y'all. Something got to be in retrograde because this shit is. 1 second. Yeah, so why is this shit not working? Hold on, y'all. I didn't expect to use it, but anyway. Everybody's waiting till the 20th and the 21st of January. Some people are happy, some people are not. But it is what it is. Michelle Obama also talking about I'm not going to the inauguration, as if she was needed and shit like that. Michelle I ain't gonna lie. I know my teeth ain't the best. They're white, by the way. But Michelle Obama got a crazy girl. Something was off about her. I didn't know what the hell it was, but it's the grill. Or maybe the camera is catching her at an angle. Okay, so it worked the other night. I don't know what's going on, but this thing is deciding that it's not going to work. But anyway, shout outs to my real foundational Black Americans. I just wanted to talk a little bit about that pertaining to hip hop and stuff like that. So recently I forgot his name, but he said one thing like a couple days ago, and then he just recanted it and start agreeing with Fat Joe and stuff like that. What's going on, Simply Deep? Yeah, Happy New Year, man. Yeah, yes, sir. Good to see you. You know? So yeah, man. I wish this thing would load because it would be cool to go over and I have an extra mic so you guys can hear it. I think it was Belly Mel, yeah. I've been busy with life lately. How about you? Same here, man. Same here. Been getting my paperwork together and stuff like that. I want y'all to pay attention to a lot of these fake passport bros and shit because, like, what have y'all been hearing in the manosphere? Get your passport, get your passport, get your passport, get your passport, get your passport every day. Get your passport, get your passport, get your passport. Niggas don't even be showing their passport. I can't really do too much, but look at this. I got old passports. This one don't even got a front face anymore. Old passports. Here's my other one. Front face off of this one also. These are old passports. But for the new year, I went and got the fresh one. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. This joint got a lot of books. I went and got the fresh one. I made sure I got the one with endless books. You gotta have a lot of pages because these countries will take up full fucking pages on your fucking, But you gotta travel to know that. The passport bros are dying physically and metaphorically because these people are lying to you. One of the worst things you can do as a black man, and even as a player, I don't do this to y'all, is promote men turning into sex tourists in countries that you don't even know their laws, you don't even do none of their work. These passport bros, in a lot of cases, it's not like a fraternity where if you go to another country or state, you can go stay with a brother, you know, or you can, there's really no benefits to it. And if you notice all this passport bro talk, now one of these people got sponsored with a travel agent. Yo, I went to Puerto Plata. Hey, go through this agent, type in such and such and get 10% off. You don't even hear that. That's why the white boys are taking over passport bros. Y'all be letting people slide, man. You know what else happened? You know what else happened? And I told y'all this was gonna happen. I told y'all he could just do it. Cause really that train is has left the station. Derek Jackson was literally roasting the women in his comment section not too long ago. Out of all people, y'all, Derek Jackson, right? And I said it's better at this point that he turns into a heel, you know? Now if y'all are not familiar with wrestling, you have something called a heel and you have something called a baby face. And um how they present the heel is different on how they present the baby face. You know what I'm saying? How they present the heel is different on, you know what I'm saying, on how they present the baby face. You dig? Oh, Coach Greg Adams did a show called he's doing called How the Manosphere Destroyed Itself. That's fucking wild. Oh, we got a lot of content to cover this week, y'all. You know. What's going on, Ghostman K? You said you speaking in Cuda, salute. No, I'm not speaking in codes, man. I'm not speaking in codes. I'm just talking about what I know. You know, I can't even find it. But Derek Jackson, literally, he taught. You got heels and then you got babyface. Derek Jackson, I told y'all he could just go straight up evil. People don't want to listen to me. That's why I be laughing at niggas on YouTube, cause now you got trolls trying to become content creators now. You have trolls trying to become content creators now. I don't risk no troll if you don't be trolling women and you had a hard time getting bitches. If you trolled women the same way you trying to The same way you be trying to troll niggas that don't know you, that will slap the shit out you in real life. You could have fucking got a whole bunch of this. I was telling you guys this a minute ago, and niggas didn't want to listen. But it's like, you know, if you ever seen any nigga, an evil niggas aren't in no shortage of women, you know? And I gave y'all multiple examples and stuff like that, you know? Hell, even the Joker came with a bitch, you know? Evil, the women love evil dudes, you know? What's going on, Rainwater? You said I was wondering why you mentioned that racist anti woke grifter YouTuber. Which one, Tariq? You never see evil niggas without a bitch. Bitches flock to evil niggas. They do. Show me an evil nigga that has problems getting women. And then on top of that, they will spend that whole relationship trying to turn that evil nigga good. Oh, Heels versus Babyface, that's a YouTuber? That's actually a cool YouTuber name. I was thinking about rebranding the channel and calling it the Canon Event Podcast. You know what I'm saying? Non-skippable cutscene. Non-skippable cutscene. Y'all hit the like button, y'all. Support the show. I got y'all. Yeah, he's a neckbeard. Ain't nothing cool about him. I got you. I didn't know he would name himself that, but that's after wrestling. But look though. Um, y'all notice the black pill is gone. Black pill hasn't resurfaced. The black pill is Dized. The the fake black pill, because there's no way you could be black pilled and that's what's going on. The fake black pill. The black pillars, they worship women. You dig? They worship women. That's women worship right there. With the black pillars. The craziest thing, and nobody thought about it, and if you hear somebody repeating this, they got it from me. You know what kills all of the black pill talking points and these dudes worship women? Lesbianism. Because all of a sudden, when a woman wants to get with a man, he gotta have the 6 6s. He gotta have a 6 pack abs. He gotta have a 600 horsepower car. He gotta have a 6 inch Johnson. He gotta have 6 figures, right? He gotta be 6 feet and up. He gotta have all of this shit. But a dyke don't have to have none of that. A lesbian woman, a stud, whatever you want to refer to them as, or whatever they want to identify as, they don't have to have none of that. As a matter of fact, in a lot of cases, when they both hook up, they both are so naive and shy with who needs to do what. Both of them are looking for a man to sponsor their situation. Not even lesbian right. You can't even lesbian correctly. You dig what I'm saying? But like I told you guys recently, and I said this before and I'll say it again, and I hate to say it though, but you're gonna start to see a lot of extreme black people. You know what I'm saying? Extreme Negroes going on rampages and stuff like that, shooting shit up and looting shit up. You're gonna start to see a lot of black people doing crimes that we normally are not known. You know, shout outs to Tampa. Tampa, I gave you a shout out earlier because I went in a little bit about something that we was talking about, and you guys were saying that AI is gonna take over. It might take over, come 2030, stuff like that. It is taking over a lot of industries and stuff, but it's not as good as it needs to be. It's coming along though, but a lot of people want real stuff and authentic stuff. I don't see why YouTube is giving me hell talking about something that's not original content, but they're suggesting videos with AI. AI is not original content, you know, but it can be used so many different ways that it loopholes the algorithm. AI is not gonna take over the way people think it is, but the thing is that you gotta utilize it a certain way. You know what I'm saying? You gotta utilize it a certain way. You know, and then again, it doesn't even know how to handle certain tasks and stuff like that. You gotta type in what you want it to do, and you can try to be as detailed. Sometimes as detailed as it is, it will fuck it up, or sometimes it might make it better. You know what I'm saying? But when it comes to like editing, and it comes to like certain things like J cuts and adding in certain things, yeah, it can help you there. But as for content and stuff like that, AI, people get tired of AI. You lose, and the crazy thing is that you could be talking about the most credible thing that you could be talking about something that's real credible, and it's like, I heard this AI voice before, so it's like never mind. I'd rather listen to somebody real talk about it. We went through the same thing when it came to music. A lot of music just seems synthesized. It seems soulless. I think the people and the group that's gonna take to AI more are gonna be the next generation, like Beta or Generation Alpha, because they wouldn't really care about authenticity that much. You understand what I'm saying? Or originality. They really won't understand it. I'm not gonna say that they're not gonna go look for originality or authenticity. Hold on, y'all. I'm not gonna say that they're not gonna go looking for it, but hold on. But I'm not gonna say they're not gonna go look for it, but they wouldn't mind AI. So that's the thing. Hold on. And then nowadays you got too many people scamming anyway. So a lot of people don't really, know how to decipher what's fake and what's real, or they always feel like somebody's like trying to pull a fast one on them, or doing something, or they gotta, just going through the validity of certain things. It's like, it's either AI created or what. No matter what it is, it's unoriginal. You know. So a lot of people want to feel like they have a human element. You know what I'm saying? You ever like go somewhere to try to get customer service, and you have to literally tell the thing to get a human being? It's frustrating. Yo, get human. You know, get a human being. It's to the point right now. You got a machine making you go through an obstacle course and do a captcha to make sure you're not a fucking robot. And it's like, bro, a fucking robot just asked me, am I a fucking robot? Nobody says a damn. Nobody says a damn thing. So that's the world that we live in nowadays. And it is gonna become like Detroit, that game, Detroit, what is it, something all humans or something like that? It is something like that. And also, too, on top of that, too, it goes back to what I've been telling you guys. America needs to be, or the government need to be nice and more lenient to guys like Elon Musk, you know, Jeff Bezos, the millionaires and stuff like that. The government asks those guys for money. They beg those guys for money. And some people will be like, why? Well, if you have billionaires and people that can create something or has created something, right? And their creation can at least control how people will think for the next 10, 15, 20 years. Yeah, you need to befriend them. You need to somewhat keep an eye on. See if this thing gonna work. And it's not working. Anyway. But yeah, you need to befriend them. You need to keep an eye on them. You need to make sure, you know what I'm saying? You need to make sure that they're not gonna break bad on you, you know? It's people that can control the world. That's how it is in like other places like Korea and in certain places like Samsung and all of those companies, they make way more money than the government. The government not humble. Uh they literally they literally control the government behind the scenes, you know? And this hasn't even happened to America. Is it corrupt? Yeah, you know. So I was talking to him, and he's a player also. And I was telling him about the game and how it's different in America. Because he was like, talking about will Andrew Tate, become prime minister? I guess somewhere in the UK, Andrew Tate is supposed to, or is running for prime minister or whatever. And he might. Um, I was telling him that, man, it's kind of like, I'm not telling nobody to be a pimp. But you gotta kind of be on some pimp shit. Gotta be like, look, you either giving the instructions or taking instructions. But I told him how it was in the United States that a lot of black men, they're relegated to the corner and stuff like that, right? And let's say you're a good pimp, and let's say you end up having a good stable, and you end up getting a whorehouse. Because a lot of the white pimps, when they get when they get their shit and they get a whorehouse. So let's say you have a whorehouse and you have four working ladies and a bottom bitch. So you got five women, right? And let's say you got another house somewhere else where you're working on your next stable. So you're just increasing your income. Um, the madame or the mama san does more work than the pimp, you know? She keep the girls in line, with all their little stuff. She'll make sure the girls are paying. She damn near becomes a bookkeeper. The mama san or the madame, they do a lot, right? But when the government buses your whorehouse and say, okay, this guy has been running a whorehouse, they don't ever lock up the mama san or the madame. I remember it was one famous one. I keep forgetting her name. I know you guys probably remember it, and I keep showing y'all the videos of her. And I keep forgetting her name. But you had another woman, and I don't know if she disappeared. That God damn, now I'm forgetting her name. That Ghislaine Maxine girl, the woman that with Epstein, Heidi Fleiss. Yeah, yeah, Heidi Fleiss. Yeah, you know. the reason why they don't, knock the bottom bitch is because she knows everybody and she will tell. She knows the politicians that been there. She knows the judges. She knows it would literally take, if you knock down a good whorehouse, it would literally, what's going on, T? Good to see you, bro. It would literally take down the government and take down everybody. It's the same thing like Diddy, you know? And this is the crazy part about all of this shit too. If you're a man, you might as well be on some blackmail shit. If you in that industry, what you gonna do with Diddy and he got you on camera smashing women? What you gonna do? And you a judge. What's going on, Cynical? What's going on? All of these people are cap. Oh my God, Diddy's so horrible. I'm not saying he's the best. I'm not saying he's the best, but you got some rock stars, you got some drummers in these bands, you got other musicians that will make Diddy look like a church girl. So tell me again how horrible Diddy is, you know? And then I'm looking at this other debate that they got going on, like what is the official age of being a young nigga versus a unk versus a OG and versus like a young, it's like the people are talking and debating about stupid shit. You don't see age range on rock music, but you see one on hip hop, you know, because people now are telling Jim Jones to grow up and stuff like that, which Jimmy does, seem a bit childish, but honestly, you get enough money, you can afford to be a kid. He's already rich. What is he supposed to do? Just, I mean, he can get a podcast and whatever, but like he's a street guy that got rich. What else is he supposed to do? That's where y'all losing me at. Open clothing store, cool, whatever. But what else is he supposed to do? You know, what is he supposed to do? So Melly Mel, I heard he's doubling back, and he's not. He's actually defending Fat Joe. Like I said, like it or hate it, Fat Joe has a lot for hip hop behind the scenes too. You know, um, and they're arguing over hip hop. I'm watching niggas talk about some, oh, F these Africans. Like it's like, dude, what the hell did Africa do to you? But like, I'm watching niggas talk about some F these Africans. We created breakdancing and we created. I'm like, you really believe that foundational Black Americans created breakdancing, bro? Oh, so capoeira. That's breakdancing doesn't come from capoeira. And then you got to further, like they're like, well, those were Brazilian slaves, and it's like those wasn't Brazilian slaves. Those were slaves from Angola. You know. So shout outs to the rough BAs. If you're a real one, ain't no smoke. Salute. But I'm gonna tell y'all, man, don't waste your time sitting up here arguing with these losers on the internet because you and them can't even tell if they're foundational or not. They don't even know how far their lineage goes. They don't speak to people in their family. Niggas don't even show up to reunions. They just like they you know Niggas just want something to chew on, you know. And 9 times out of 10, you're not talking to a real foundational Black American, because the real ones don't identify themselves as that, you know. And I would say shout outs to Tariq Nasheed. I fucks with Flex. Flex, that's my partner. But don't Tariq, please don't respond to Charleston, bro. Don't respond to Charleston, man. Because Charleston gonna take it to a place you didn't even think about taking it to. Shout outs to shout outs to DJ Cuda. Shout outs to DJ Cuda. Shout outs to everybody hitting the like button, supporting the show. Double tap that button. 23 votes, man. 48% says, yeah, let's see him roast. It'll break the internet. You know, it'll break the internet for sure. For sure, for sure. You know, 22% says no, he's not ready for that. 9% says he knows better not to respond, and 22% says Tariq will fry him. How will Tariq fry Charleston White? And then see, on top of it, it looks too, because Charleston White claims that he's an FBA. So look at this, y'all. When it even comes down to history, right? Look at guys like Saddam Hussein. Look at guys like basically dictators, right? After a while, maybe a couple decades may pass, maybe it might be the next term, but after a while, when you're on record frying your own people, when you're on record frying your own people, when you're on record dissing your own people or unsubscribing your own people, after a while you have done a war crime. Or not even that. After a while, you have attacked your people, you know? So it doesn't last long. Like, let's say if you're from Syria, and let's say you're a dictator in Syria, and you're like, everybody that disagrees with you, get rid of them, flame them up, whatever that means. And you weaponize your military or your police force. Well, at the end of the day, some of the people on your police force are related to the people that you weaponize them against. Or that's some of their relatives or their friends' relatives and stuff like that. And then after a while, when you think about it, you done took out a lot of your own people. So naturally, guess what's going to happen after that? At some point, they're going to be like, yo, we got to get you back. You did a war crime. And this is why you find dictators and people that's done certain war crimes, you find them in a hole and they get publicly unsubscribed. You say he gonna fry him Cuda with a puppet in a music video. That's crazy. Charleston can't get fried with a puppet. That's gonna be funny. And because think of it like this. Reasonably, Tariq Nasheed is gonna have to take Charleston White somewhat serious. Reasonably. So the puppet shit ain't really gonna work on him like it worked on Roland Martin and like it worked on. So they're trying to say that Flex, right? They're trying to say that Flex goes after weak targets or soft targets. It's gonna take more than a puppet to fry Tariq. I mean, to fry Charleston. And then also, and then also, Charleston can pump out more content than Tariq Nasheed. Charleston got the hip hop sector, which the FBA's kind of spreading to the hip hop sector. But have you seen Tariq Nasheed on Say Cheese? He said he wasn't gonna go on Vlad. Look who's on Vlad. He said that Adam 22 makes a lot of money in profits off of black people. He went on Adam 22 recently too. And we got to cover it. I think the owner of that Piff sold it, and it was a white guy. you know. So, you know, this shit is getting out of hand. This shit is getting out of hand and it's getting crazy. And like I said, most of these FBA people, you know what I'm saying? They're not even foundationally black. Some nigga, the Goku avatar, is arguing with you about being foundationally black. Like it's like that no. Nigga, you are Goku sexual. You are a Gokudian, you know? We don't know. And literally that's really why a lot of people got mad at a lot of tethers because they said tethers co-play as Africans and stuff like that. They're not getting mad at cosplay as foundational Black Americans, but they're not getting mad at these fake foundational Black Americans that's running around tarnishing their name. And the same thing what Charleston White was saying because you got T.S. Giselle running around claiming that she's the first woman of the FBA, you know. So they got a mess on their hands. They got a mess on their hands. You said we shall see even if it goes there, It will be entertaining, bro. Link, if I find something out, I'll let you know and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? But it would be entertaining to see Tariq Nasheed versus Charleston White. But it's not gonna happen. Okay. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. Tariq's a lot smarter than that. You know, just don't respond. You know, that's all you gotta do. Just don't respond, because that's Charleston White's game. He wants once you respond, that's it's curtains. He's not going away. Yeah, I got a lot of info on it. I got some videos that we're gonna go into on the next show. Look, y'all, look at the monks. Hold on. You know, so we'll see what Tariq. We gotta see what Tariq is actually gonna do, cause you know if he does say something, it will fucking it'll put a hole in whatever Charleston White got going on. You know, so the best thing to do is to not respond to Tariq. I mean to Charleston. You know, but then again, Charleston he turns back around and apologizes and stuff like that. A lot of these people don't know what to think or what to do. You know, Black people, we gotta stick together. When we see each other, we gotta greet each other. You got niggas kick his FBA shit, and he don't say hi to every. I mean, I'm not saying say hi to every single nigga that you greet, but like say what's up, hey, bro. Whoopty whoop. You know, but a lot of these people don't think like that. They're not operating like that. They don't operate like that. So, and I mean, it is what it is. We got to see what's gonna happen, but Hoteps, they've been on the way out the door. Um, it's gonna be really hard for, dudes to run around here and start blaming everything on the white man. You know what I'm saying? That's also another talking point that's on the way out. Um, Building, you know, when will people build something? You know, is the black community gonna build something? And then at the end of the day, too, on top of that, niggas is tired. Like, what the hell? At this point, what is black people supposed to build? The kingdom? Oh my God, here he comes with the. What's going on, War Master, man? I got some stuff to tag you in. I was asking the other day, where in God's green earth is War Master? A War Master appeared, and obviously he is using violence. Yeah, I gotta look War Master on the next show, cause it's funny because both of y'all are from Cali on the West Coast, man. Hopefully doing good, War Master, and you're good and safe from the fires and everything, man. I hope everything is going well for you, man. Yeah, I wanted to bring this up too because I'm like, oh man, War Master would love this topic. You should see what Charleston White was saying about Tariq, man. I'm trying to see if I can bring a little bit of it up so you guys will know what to expect on the next show because there's a lot of Hotep dudes that are picking this I guess this topic. There's a lot of Hotep dudes that are picking up this topic. And a lot of the stuff that then is making sense, but then again, it's not. I mean, but then again, also too, what were Americans FBAs referring to themselves before FBA? Because some people are saying thos, but they wasn't. I also was watching a comedian. I was watching a comedian earlier talk about it. I was watching a comedian earlier talk about it too, and it was just interesting because it's like, bro, you don't know your history, and then, like I said, at the same time, they're undermining Aboriginal black people that were already here. So how the hell does that work? And that's something that Tariq is not going to be able to pull off against Charleston White. He can't call him a tether, you know. So that's why I got into the politics of when you have a dictator and he done unsubscribed a lot of his people from life. Eventually, if he doesn't meet his own demise, they're gonna do it to him. They're gonna turn him in. You should expect it. Honestly, at this point. All right, hold on, y'all. You said living in the world's wealthiest countries and still crying. Hoteps are weird. Yeah, I mean they kind of ran their course. So I was talking about it a little earlier before 2020, and you were here for all of this, War Master. So you already know they didn't want to talk or at least say the truth about black women in general. Because hoteps are supposed to be race loyal. So they didn't want to tell the truth about black women in general. And a lot of sisters actually penalized a lot of foundational black Americans. They penalized y'all for not calling them out for some of the shit they do. They penalized y'all. You know, they said that you weren't a real man, and they just they just skipped town, like So, and then also too, they were just talking, straight up fucked up to niggas. When you had Umar saying not to vote for Kamala, um, that took the cake. So that's why I'm saying in this space, if y'all are gonna do a lot of trolling or whatever, why don't some of y'all niggas just go pure evil? I've never seen an evil nigga not get women. As a matter of fact, evil niggas got women all around them. Women love evil niggas. If a woman is talking to you and telling she don't like her baby daddy and he abused her and all this other stuff, or some guy that she's been with, the first question you should ask her is, how long were y'all together? She gonna say years. She gonna say years. A lot of niggas die because women like niggas. You thought because they like evil niggas, they have a taste for 'em. Like I've been saying for years, you got certain women that hide behind fucked up dudes to look like good women. They hide behind quote unquote fucked up dudes to look like good women. What's going on, Panda? So yeah, Trump is he's one of the presidents that moves like a young nigga, man. He just comes in and just does his thing. Why are a lot of Americans mad at Trump? Well, first of all, a lot of Americans don't understand business. Where the funny thing is that with all the inflation and stuff that's going on, you know, hold on, wait till this motorcycle pass. With all the inflation and all the stuff going on, you gotta realize that the average American is a business owner. I mean, everybody's a business owner when you think about it. When it comes down to personal finances, I was just talking to a friend about this, you know, a couple days ago because I was teaching him how to do a little bit of bookkeeping, but he already knew what the hell he was talking about, what I was talking about. I just had to break it. I just had to break it down to him. So I was talking to him about concepts. You said Biden created inflation. No, shit. He increased inflation, absolutely. But think about it though, with all this inflation going on, like the average American, if you tell them like, bro, you're killing yourself over a piece of paper that they're printing, they can just print it. They print money. Ah, you said dust is bad for your Xbox, bro. I am making provisions to be right back video gaming. and we gonna be right back, man. I'm trying to go to this. I think I tell y'all what I was doing. I don't want to keep saying it because there's a lot of weirdos running around here, doing things to people and stopping people from doing things, you know. But I'm going to a country where all of that stuff is there, and we about to game it up. I just plan on getting my next cert and studying and stuff like that. Honestly, I might put the next cert somewhat on hold, but I'm really not because I do got to study for something else. Your boy, hold on, wait till this car go by. Your boy tried to get his bachelor's, and I figured out how to get a bachelor degree in under 6 months. So I'm gonna give y'all the sauce. Best thing to do is study online, obviously, right? But did you know that you can go to study.com and it's about $235 a so I've heard, or so I saw. And you literally can pick up a bunch of credits, literally pick up a bunch of credits and then take those credits and transfer it over to like WGU or any other, accredited online college. You can transfer your credits over, spend the rest of the semester there, and graduate from there and get your bachelor's easily, easily. But the thing is that you got to make sure you're studying, which study.com helps. And they have videos and everything, real high quality stuff. And you turn around and get those credits. So that's one of my goals this year is to get a bachelor's, pick up a bachelor's degree, just in something like business or psychology, you know. But in between playing Xbox, working, running the channel, maybe having a little bit of fun, that's all I'm gonna be doing. That's all I'm gonna be doing. You know. Holy shit. Hold on, y'all. My bad, man. My bad, man. Shout outs to War Master dropping the huge $20 on the Cash App. He said dust is bad for your Xbox. It is. It is, man. Bro, we about to be right back. Bro, I miss Starfield. I miss all the games. Oh Lord, now this thing is freezing. Man, I miss playing video games so bad, bro. You have no idea. Well, you have every idea out of everybody. You have every single idea. You know. What's going on, Tiny? Yeah, I just saw he said something. I'm mad you said sounding like you. Man, you say that like it's bad. I know what the fuck I'm talking about. I know what I'm talking about. Let me tell y'all something about this whole manosphere shit and this whole grifting thing. If you're a real dude and you stay true to what you are, you wouldn't have to grift at all, and you wouldn't be following all these trends that lead to dead ends. You know, you can follow. Listen to what I'm about to tell y'all. You can follow trends a little bit, but at the core of every trend you follow should have still been the same shit that you were talking about in the beginning, that you were standing on. Any man can upgrade or update himself by 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 gaining new information. Any man can do that. Hold on. Any man can update or whatever he claims, presented with new information. Everybody has the everybody has the right to, say or do whatever they want, with new information presented. But a lot of these dudes are drifting and jumping from trend to trend to trend. Like niggas were passport bros last year. Now they're FBAs, and then all these other different trends that people are jumping into. And it's like, bro, if you did this like in your 20s or maybe 18 or whatever and stuff like that. But now you're a full dude. Like, what is all of this? What is all of the grifting for? You know, I mean, I get a lot of people trying to stay relevant, and I get like a lot of brands have came out and micro trends. Hey, I get all of that stuff. Is going on, but it's like, bro, stick to one horse. Like I said, if you saw me rooting for Seabiscuit last year, guess who I'm rooting for? Seabiscuit this year. You know, but y'all really sat up here and let a lot of niggas play in your face, tell you that, and this stifles y'all. I mean, this really makes you this really makes you waste your time and not learn the game. If y'all are running around here telling people that the game ain't real and that you can be a sex tourist and you can go pay for pussy and do whatever the hell you want to, then why the hell are you still here? Why don't you go do it? Like, think about it. If the manosphere told you that tricking is the way, you wouldn't still be in the manosphere. You'd be somewhere tricking. So it's just crazy that somebody that's so against the game is still, you know what I'm saying, is still here trying to prove to y'all that this doesn't work and you can just go buy. So why don't you just go buy pussy, go be happy with it, and get the hell off, get out of YouTube? Because if you learned how to trick here in YouTube, you got what you came here for, right? No, no, because deep down inside, tricks don't want to trick, and quality has went down. Like, back in the day, like in the maybe the 80s and 70s and stuff like that, if you were tricking, you still literally got a wife out of the situation. The woman would cook, clean, go park your car, wash your car, or whatever. She would do certain things. But now your dollar's not even going far. You are paying professional prices to amateur women. You are paying professional prices to amateurs. You know, somebody, hello. You are paying full price to amateur women. You know, and I'm not against Coach Greg Adams or anything like that. He do be stealing shit, but it's like, okay, but like you're going to a foreign country and paying for pussy. And if that's what you want to do, cool. I mean, what you eat don't make me shit. I mean, you're somewhat revered or referred to as a dating coach or whatever you want to refer to yourself as. I mean, but I'm gonna tell you some real shit though. Like, imagine going to a country. Imagine going to a country and the women are enamored. They're enamored with you. They're like, "Oh wow, this guy is so cool," or "Oh, we don't really see black people and stuff here and stuff like that." Like, women will sleep with you off the strength of who you are, where you're going, and what you got going on. Women will sleep with you off the strength of that. And you still pulling out your money go, to go pay. Sometimes y'all be creating an element that wasn't even there. And then and then a lot of people run around and say, "Well, it's all tricking. You either spending your time or you either," and it's like, no, stop. You just want to justify something so you can feel better about yourself. If you trick on women, you trick on women. If you don't know how to talk to women and you're just like, well, let me just pull out money. Money talks. Cool. Then let it do that for you. But don't be on here complaining and stop running around here trying to debate people and find some goofball uh, argument. Like pay for your coochie and go somewhere, man. Stop dirty calling people broke and stepping on other people's toes. That's distasteful. And I know that shit gotta hurt. Imagine becoming super successful and thinking that your money's handle everything and you can't even buy basic respect. But a nigga, a mouthpiece that didn't break no bread with that same girl that's giving you hell is getting cooperation. You probably get some kids. You probably get all kinds of shit. And here you go, which is, well, here's my money. Like don't money actually makes it worse. These tricks aren't even giving y'all the blueprint. The blueprint, if you really want to get some effective game off and you're spending money, is that the woman is around you, and let's say she gets access to certain things. So yes, I bothered this woman and told her to wear something nice and come out to come hang with me. Okay, well she came out and came and hang and hung with me and stuff like that. We went and got some drinks. We went and got some food, and then, we went on about our business, right? At what point as a man in your life that you take money and physically put it in a woman's hand and say, yo, this is what I want? When she, when you could have just, yo, hey, yo, come hang out with me. Let's go get some food. Let's go do this. Let's go do that. At what point do you take money and put it in her hand and then turn around and get mad about women? Let me tell y'all something. If a dude is tricking and he's quote unquote red pill and in the red pill sector and he supports tricking, you can't trust him because in a lot of cases, tricks and simps are like this. Tricks and simps are like this. Why are you complaining about women prostituting and you're enabling it? And you have a problem when black women do it, but you don't have a problem when Brazilian women do it, you know? And then on top of that, you're looking for somebody to be pilled with. You're looking for somebody to be blue pilled with. You're not even going cipher. You're not even going cipher. You just wasting everybody's time, including yours. You know what I'm saying? You know? So a lot of people aren't as red pilled as you think. Real red pill people don't trick like that. And if they do, there's a like there's tricks that I actually respect. I'm not gonna say, hey man, I don't respect you if you don't trick. I don't care. There's tricks that I actually respect. But a lot of these dudes made, they made tricking bad. They made tricking bad. Like I don't even, I'm not fully against the tricking, but like a lot of dudes even made tricking look bad. But what I will say is that the generation, they're fucked. The younger people that come in here, they're fucked. They are fucked. And I hate to say it like that, but it's the truth. A lot of these younger cats in here, man, they are fucked to the heavens. They are. What the hell did Skank Blunt said? Why is Streamlabs timing out Skank Blunt? What I mean by young people is the young people, medium Gen Z and down. Medium Gen Z and down. They don't know what to do. They don't know how to handle it. They don't understand they don't understand they don't understand the world they're in right now. It's harder to do that, you know? And I've explained this multiple times, you know. Dating is simplified, but they don't understand how to navigate it and they can't slow it down. They can't slow it down. Social media is a huge issue for them. Cause think about it, it's like, what the hell? Hold on, let me time out Streamlabs. Like, he's not even saying nothing. Streamlabs, what are you doing, man? Yeah, growing up with social media is horrible. That's why, and I talked about it. Hold on. Damn it. Okay, damn it. Hold on. Okay. Oh, what's going on? Tut TV. What's going on, Zap? Happy New Year, man. But yeah, everybody. What I was saying, Blunt, is everybody's dating pool went up with the internet. So whether you like it or not, you're gonna have dating options, right? Whether you like it or not, you're gonna have dating options. Just being born, you know what I'm saying? There's a certain, you have a dating pool, and you have to kick up some dust to get your dating pool working for you. But now, honestly, when you have social media makes your dating pool for you. Why is that bad? Because now you don't get to go through a process where you're getting to know people and understanding people and learning a lot about your life. That's what ruined it. So I got a friend here and I was telling him about what I was talking about, like how Tinder, we had Black Planet, we had the Party Line, we had Messenger, we had AOL Messenger, we had Nextel Chirps, we had phones and stuff like that. But what I'm saying is that Tinder and all of that goofy shit and Tag, well, we had Tag back in the day, but Tinder and all of that goofy shit, man, that shit ain't nothing, man. That shit is not nothing. Tinder actually makes Jesus Christ. Yo, Streamlab got it out for you. Let me time out Streamlab for 30 minutes. You doing too much. But no, you have to explain to kids the dating pool that they already have and what they're seeing on the internet. You have to explain that to them. You understand what I'm saying? And then at the same time, you're on the grand stage. It's not like you're just in your own hometown and stuff like that. You're on the grand stage. So you're talking to women that can get flued out or you know what I'm saying, date people and have a dating pool cities over and all kinds of different stuff. Like you gotta tell dudes stuff, you know? And then what happens is Tinder is bad for you because that's not dating. You know, Tinder is a type of way to get dates, but that's not dating. And honestly, I'm gonna tell you what's even better than Tinder. Facebook is better than Tinder. Instagram, in a weird fucking way, is better than Tinder. Streamlabs, what the hell? I timed out Streamlabs, and I don't know why it's doing this. My bad, Skank Blunt. Um, I might have to give you a wrench. If you hit the like button, support the show, I'll give you a wrench and try to get Streamlabs up off you. But I timed them out for 30 minutes. I don't know why I did that. But anyway, the reason why Tinder is not real. Yeah, I wouldn't even say Facebook dating. I mean your regular Facebook. You know, you see, some people think a relationship is all good. So, then something went wrong. Go to someone else. Yeah, like we don't even work it out anymore. You know, usually couples stay together because they worked it out and stuff. But like I said, social media gives off the illusion that everyone is replaceable, and that's not necessarily true. You know what I'm saying? That's not necessarily true. The reason why Tinder is bad though is because it's unrealistic dating. You're sitting there on an app and you're swiping right and you're swiping left. This will fuck up your ego because guess what? It builds a fake ego for you. Number one, it builds a fake ego for you. All of those women that you're swiping right and left to, you never approached them and they've never approached you. So if you never approach this person and they've never approached you, what's the point of swiping right and swiping left? You know, it makes you delulu. It's like a delusional world. The women that you're swiping right on, they don't even see your profile. That's why y'all don't get like an instant match. She didn't see your profile to swipe right on you either. So Tinder is bad because it makes it seem like you're approaching women when you didn't. And it makes it seem women are approaching you when they aren't. And it makes it seem as if you really have all those options and choices. Have those people you'll walk past them in the street and won't even think twice. Whereas if you know what you're doing with online dating, you'll get a lot of women. I mean, I've got dimes off the internet that I had no business getting. And not because of the internet, but because stars aligned. I spoke to them, and I had enough game to get them on the phone and to meet up with me in real life, or I had enough game to actually talk to them and you know what I'm saying, and get some type of rapport or build some type of comfort. You know, I used to work real. I used to get girls overnight. You know what I do? I'd be talking about food. I'd be talking about a whole bunch of sexual shit and get to stay on the phone with me or you know whatever, we just stay talking overnight, so I know for a fact we both didn't sleep, but I set a date for that same day and we go do some of the stuff that we was talking about. Like if we were talking about pizza on the phone, stuff like that, it'd be like, yo, so you linking up with me today real quick, we'll go get some pizza or whatever, we'll go to Saboro or Esboro, or is that a pizza place? Sabaro. I haven't been to Sabaro in a long time. We'll go get some pizza, stuff like that. So now we damn near meeting up that morning. or a little bit. I tell them to take a nap or whatever. Not even, I don't even want them to take a nap. So what happens is, guess what? We go out and go get some food. Now I have an excuse to bring her back to the crib and say, "Yo, man, look, I live around the corner. You can, we can take a nap and stuff like that. I know you probably tired. We just sit like that, and then guess what? The girl at your crib, and y'all are taking a nap. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all didn't sleep last night. Because y'all was on the phone having so much fun with each other. I don't even understand why simps got the problems that they got, because at this you should have more than 10,000 hours around bitches and shit. You should have learned something, at least how to talk or something. There should have been something about you that could charm and disarm this young lady, you know. And simps can get women just based off of access. You have a little bit more access to this girl than normal. So so with this generation, it's like they got to learn how to date. What people are craving, and you hear it in the music and stuff like that. What people are craving is compatible partners and stuff like that. But guess what? You know, we we don't court each other no more. We don't know what to say. You know, we don't foreplay no more. Niggas are, hold on. Niggas are trying to, get the sex before they don't get no sex. So we live in a crazy day and age. And like I said, you got a lot of people that's taking advantage of the manosphere, because that a lot of these dudes in the manosphere, they are sexually compromised. You know, they are sexually compromised. You said, man, this is all planned. I don't know by who, but think about it. A single person is easier to control than a family, right? But not even just that. You got a lot of people that are in families and in marriages operating as if they're single. Trust me. You got a lot of those people that they're operating as if they single. And it's like, nigga, you might as well be single. Might as well. For some reason, it's getting blunt. I'm gonna give you a temporary wrench. Give me 1 second. What's going on, new? Shout outs to the New World Order in the building, man. What's going on, player? Good to see you, man. So yeah, and then at the same time, man, you can't even really talk to your kids about the birds and the bees and shit like that. But the fucked up part is that if you don't handle the social media gonna tell your kids what the fuck they like. Social media gonna scare your kids into you know into you know uh feeling the way they feel. He said, "Don't summon the devil, man." That dude a whole trip. Just got off work in this cold ass Utah weather, man. Hopefully you had a productive day at work, my brother. Yeah, everywhere it's fucking cold, man. Think about religion. It's gone, but a new generation is created by Hollywood worldwide. Yeah. But to keep something going and to keep things whatever, you gotta have faith in it. You know? What is Tom Cruise? Tom Cruise is a what do they call those people that believe in science? Was it science? He believes in Scientology. I think he believes in Scientology. That's what they call it, Scientology. So you gotta have people that's gonna that's gonna believe. Yeah, Scientology. Yeah, you gotta have people that's gonna believe in shit. These people don't believe. Hollywood falling off also. You know, a lot of these people are falling off. Like, and the internet, people are so dumb. It's like, why are we trying to make the internet like TV? Why are we trying to make the internet like TV? The TV is better than the internet. When you're watching TV, guess what's in your hand? Your damn phone. You know, the internet absorbs TV. The internet absorbs radio. The internet absorbs all of this stuff. You know, you said Hollywood is praying to the devil. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. And let me tell y'all something, honestly. Let me give y'all some real game, as I always do. Y'all hit the like button, support the show, hit the Cash App, y'all. Let me give y'all the game. Because it's like what I said before. The first thing you give to a slave or can give to a slave is freedom. Because guess what? He gonna do it anyway. I don't gotta tell you to go pick up that tree and go move it. When I take these shackles off your ass, you gonna do it anyway. Like, respectfully, respectfully, people be thinking someone's out to get them when nobody isn't. It's all conspiracy theory, right? Some nigga will get on here, man, Hollywood trying to play with my brain. Hollywood trying to play with my brain top. But I'm smart. I's a smart. I'm not gonna let Hollywood play with my brain top. And it's like, nigga, Hollywood is not worried about you. Respectfully, right? That's listen to what I'm about to say. I'm just throwing an example out there, not saying you personally, but Hollywood don't give a fuck about you. Hollywood ain't waiting for you. Hollywood ain't waiting for you to wake up and say, hey, we about to take a. There's nothing to take from people. There's nothing to take from people. You gonna do it anyway. Oh man, they trying to steal my information. You put your information on the internet. Oh man, Hollywood spying on me. No, they're not. People tell on themselves. Everybody's on the internet. It's not hard to find people. You got third and fifth what fifth person parties selling your information. It's not hard to find people on the internet because you willingly give up all the information about yourself on the internet anyway. Like, for example, if you're a millennial, If you're a millennial, chances are you grew up on MySpace or Facebook and stuff like that. And you still got people, their Facebook, they still got pictures of them when they in high school and shit, you know? And then also not even that. When you put your face on here, your facial structure, it's reading that. What's going on, Tori? Good to see you. You said whole time nobody, whole time ain't nobody come to see you. Oh, that's right, right. You said, I mean, look at the movies today. It's all bullshit. Movies back then had some values. Yeah, sort of. I mean, there's only, what is it? There's only. All right, we back. Yeah, like sort of. What I was saying, shout outs to Toya in the building. I was giving Toya a shout out. I don't know if you heard my shout out. This my microphone died, but what I was saying was good to see you. What I was saying was, we willingly give up our information here. And then with the whole movie thing, there's only really about 7 stories that you can tell, and movies tell those stories in like different variations. Movies today suck, and it has a lot of feminist propaganda. Like just the other night, I was arguing with a cat about who was the better Joker, and I love Heath Ledger. I think Heath Ledger, showed us a really good side of the not a good side, but it showed us, the insanity side of the Joker. But I was like, bro, hands down, Jack Nicholson is the best Joker. And the dude I was arguing with was a young dude. I was like, but you never saw that Batman, or so you don't really know. He's like, no, man, Heath Ledger, Heath Ledger. I'm like, man, all right. The real Joker was fucking Jack Nicholson. You know, the real Joker was Jack Nicholson. Yeah, they got Face ID, right? And then also too, they got your thumbprint. Their you can use your thumbprint. They got your thumbprint. I be telling y'all, I know what the hell I'm talking about. Like for example, if you look at your finger, I don't know how clear my camera is, but let me see. Let me do this. Maybe this camera is a little bit better, and it's not. No, it's not. I don't know how to explain it, but you, I don't know how to explain it, but because the camera's working, my back camera is weird. I'm gonna get a new case or something, but I don't know how to explain it. But if you look on your finger, you only really got like what is it, like 3 types of fingerprints. So you got one called arch, you got another one called whirl, and then you have one called loops. So look at your fingers, y'all. Right? Look at your finger and listen to what I'm about to tell you. About to give y'all some more game. And listen, I don't have no book in front of me. I'm not reading a script or anything. If you look at your finger, look at your pinky finger, or not even your thumb is actually the best one. If you see your finger pattern and it looks like a yin yang. If it looks like a yin yang, that's called loop, because you got one going this way and one going the other way, and it kind of is like a loop. That's called loop. If you look at your finger and you see like a circular, that's called a whirl. And then if you look at your finger also again and it looks like an A, kind of looks circular, but it is going up this way, it's called a arch. So you have arch, you have loop, and then you have World. You know, you said Ledger is Joker number one. I like Heath Ledger. I mean, like, he really showed that the Joker was insane, but I think Jack Nicholson did a better job because, the Joker was also a career henchman. The Joker, he had a henchman side to him. You know what I'm saying? So, that got overlooked, and then honestly too, when Jack Nicholson was playing the Joker, um, I mean, obviously he's likable because like Jack Nicholson, and obviously he is likable, but like it was to the point where it's like, I don't know. I mean, I guess when Heath Ledger came out, when around the time when Heath Ledger was playing the Joker, everybody was like, you know what, it's cool to like the villain nowadays. What I'm saying, like people nowadays, they like the villain, you know. There used to be a time where you would go see Batman and you went there for Batman's ass. Now niggas are going to the movie theaters to go see the Joker and shit like that. And it's crazy because it's like you're going into the movie theaters and you're like, bro, whose side are you on? You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, you knew you were gonna see Batman whip some ass, you know? But it's to the point now when you think of it like this, right? When you're writing a movie script and let's say Batman got captured and he's caught, you can't necessarily use certain story plots to get an emotional reaction out of people that you could have gotten back in the day. For example, if Batman got caught up back in the day, it's like, oh my God, what's going on? What's going to happen to Batman? How's he going to get out of this? But now people like the Joker so goddamn much, it's like, yeah, trap Batman's ass. Prep time these nuts. You know what I'm saying? You don't know whose side they on. You know? You said Jack Nicholson was first. Ledger was better. Don't listen to Cuda. He doesn't play Xbox. Come on, man. Nah, Jack Nicholson was a beast. He actually really showed why you turned to Joker. Why the Joker is an actual thing. Jack Nicholson's a beast. He's a beast. Look. I like what you call it better than Heath Ledger. I mean, not Heath Ledger. I like stop play nigga. Okay, whatever. I like Michael Keaton better than Christian Bale. You know, I don't know. I think with Batman now they try to get more realistic. Like, oh, these people got unalived. With Christian Bale, and Batman is like mad about it and shit like that. Like, it's not even real. It's not even real anymore. It's like now that they're trying to make Batman a little bit more realistic. Now everybody likes the Joker. Only time back in the day, I would say that we wanted to see the villains is we wanted to see how they were depicted, how cool they were. Like if Spider-Man came out right now and he's fighting the Hobgoblin, we wanted to see if the Hobgoblin got a cool ass suit, you know? Oh, and what movie was I looking at? I was gonna tag you into it, War Master, because I don't know. They're doing a movie with the Red Hulk. Can y'all believe that? They're doing a movie with the Red Hulk now. Now they're moving into the colors and stuff like that. And listen, man, shout outs to the 80s babies. Shout outs to the Gen Xers. But if you were a Gen Xer that read the fucking comic book and you have a vivid memory or you just know the story to a T, I feel bad for you. I feel bad for you because they are fucking up all the comics. They are fucking it all up. They are fucking it all up. You know. Next minute, who's that boxer? Carissa Shields and shit like that gonna play She-Hulk and shit like that. She-Hulk wasn't empowered because she got superpowers. She has the power of feminism. She gonna take down the patriarchy, nigga. She-Hulk is gonna take down the patriarchy with her feminism. And that's the crazy part, man. They're fucking up and butchering all of these movies because they want to get feminist women into the theaters and all kinds of weird broads into those seats, and those women don't those women don't even fucking give a damn. Captain African America without Captain America. I think the original Captain African America was probably the Black Green Lantern. What happened to the Green Lantern series? They were on the verge of fucking that up too. They done fucked up the Fantastic Four. Oh, they fuck up everything. They fuck up everything, man. I'm surprised at this point that they haven't gotten into Batman Beyond. I like Batman Beyond with Terry McGinnis. And then who does Robin become? What he become another guy? Was it Night what's is it Nighthawk? Robin said, "Fuck you! I'm about to go do my own thing." What is Robin's actual? And actually, I heard the original Robin got killed in the comic books. Let me see. Is it Nighthawk? Is it Nightwing? That was it. Like back in the day, if you read the comic books, that was the only person that fucked Batman up by getting unsubscribed from life. It was Robin. Nightwing. Okay, Nightwing did come up. Nightwing. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Nightwing. So yeah, Robin became Nightwing. Yeah, the comics were real brutal and stuff like that. Shit, even in Mortal Kombat, the original Sub-Zero is gone, All kinds of stuff didn't happen. So, if y'all are into all of this shit, enjoy it while it's good because if you live long enough, you're gonna live long enough to see people fuck it up. I heard they fucked up Daredevil. I heard they fucked up uh uh the Punisher. And mind you, a lot of these people that are in these studios that know how to use this equipment or knows how to or is behind or on the team that's making these movies and stuff like that, they're they're zillennials and wayward millennials, you know. You say you bought Batman Beyond on DVD, bro. That shit is fucking fire. Because it was made by the same people that made the box chin Batman. If y'all used to watch Batman on the WB, you know what I'm talking about. Bro, box chin Batman didn't play no games, bro. That nigga was whipping ass, bro. That needs to be a case study. Box chin Batman, bruh. Box chin Batman was no joke, you know. Say what you want. And Box Chin Batman beat that ass. I've seen Box Chin Batman do all kinds of shit. If the Batman got a box chin, you watching the right one, you know. Because when they showed uh, I forgot. I think he was stalking. I forgot how he got. How did you get to watch it yet, or is it still knowing you, War Master? That joint probably still in the wrapper, man. How did he get Terry McGinnis? He was stalking him a little bit and gave him a choice if he wanted to become Batman or not. Or I think he adopted him or something like. I forgot this story, but he was a little bit older, and I don't even think they showed Alfred. Alfred probably was unsubscribed when Batman Beyond happened. But Batman was doing his thing and he was helping them out. You said Invincible season 3 is gonna be fire. Man, I gotta find a show to binge watch. I just don't have the time, you know. But thank you everybody for hitting the like button and supporting the show, man. I still can't go live on YouTube without using their crappy app. So I'm not happy about that, but you know, yeah, I know it's still in the wrapper. You ain't bro, let me tell y'all something, man. War Master is the type of person that will buy a season DVD set, leave it in the wrapper, and then watch it on his tablet or his phone. That's the day and age we live in. What a time to be alive, you know? Yeah, yeah, I was saying we were gonna go back to Rumble and do some shows on Rumble. I've been doing my homework, man. I got a nice little, you know, small following on Rumble and Kick. You know, I think I could probably apply for monetization on Kick. So, you know, I'm not tripping, man. YouTube will try to take your content down or say, oh, it's reuse content, and then they're like, hey, now that we demonetize you for reuse content, why don't you watch this video that AI came up with? And it's like, oh, so you're mad and you're reprimanding me saying that I don't have original content, but you're suggesting a video that was made with AI that is absolutely not original. Yep, YouTube, very smart, you know, very smart, you know. You get mad when people don't create original content, but you accept AI content. Real smart, real smart. YouTube changes like 50 times in 1 year, to tell you the truth. And you would think, right? Listen to what I'm about to tell y'all. I'm giving y'all some good game. You would think that if you have to keep revamping, revising, and revisiting and rewriting the rules every year just to roll out a new feature that you were talking against in the first place, you're not actually you're not actually good at what you're trying to do. You shouldn't have to go back to the drawing board about 50 times a year. Every other year I can get that. But if you got to go to the drawing board every month, something is wrong. It wasn't right in the first place. And then on top of that, just for simple shit on YouTube, you got to menu dive like crazy. You done did so much menu diving, you don't even know why you clicked the damn video. It's like, god damn. you know. So if anything takes down YouTube, it's gonna be YouTube. Hopefully they get it together. But let me tell y'all something. I heard Trump is gonna try to keep TikTok, but some of y'all are going to this other website that's similar to TikTok called Red Note. That's from China. That's the next site that they're going to call Red Note. Them Chinese people are not gonna put up with you if you go over to fucking Red Note. They're not gonna put up with you. Actually, I got a Chinese iPhone that I have, which is crazy, but I'm thinking about being in China real soon, y'all. And we're gonna get all the game systems as soon as that man. Listen, it's gonna be fun. You said you still haven't seen John Wick. Well, the funny thing is that I heard in John Wick 4, John Wick actually becomes the villain, whatever that means. Heels and baby faces, y'all. You know, what's going on, Andre? That's because the space is behind. People in the manosphere don't know what they're talking about. Like I'm watching guys like Fantastic assimilate to the stupid shit that like that we've already talked about before, but watching other people talk about it, it's like, bro, you should be the one hosting this shit, or at least bringing clarity to shit. You sitting up there kikiing and giggling and shit like that with people that don't even know what they're talking about. Don't even know what they're talking about, and biting your shit. The manosphere is fucking the manosphere is fucking ancient, bro. They don't know about Red Note. They don't know about any of that stuff. These people don't go outside. They're like in their house ready. These people don't go outside. Like they're literally in their house panicking on which next app they're gonna download to do the same goofy shit. Chinese crapple. No. What's going on, degenerate? The hero never dies, degenerate. You did? You said I told a bunch of them, nor would I say, but talk about it another day. Yeah, like as if you didn't say it to him and shit like that. Yeah, John Wick lives. Shouldn't have fucked with that man's dog. That's the thing. That's why I never watch movies like Air Bud and all them other movies, because I know they're gonna fuck with the dog and trap the dog or put the dog in the cage or shoot the dog or some shit like that. And I'm like, I don't want to watch that. You know, what was that movie back in the day? And it was like really popular. And it wasn't Air Bud, but it was like a cat, a dog, and something else. And it was like all three of them, and literally they're like talking to each other, but like humans just hear them barking and stuff like that, but they're literally talking. I forgot what it was called. It was like three movies, three of them and stuff like that. I think I had the VHS. I forgot what that shit was called. Those movies were good. You know who they need to bring back? They need to bring back my boy Action Bronson, bro. Not Action Bronson, Charles Bronson. My bad. You want to talk about the original John Wick, nigga? Shit, that nigga, man. If he had to get out that truck, you were gonna get your ass whipped, bro. Death Wish was the fucking movie. Hold on, y'all. Who? I know they be like, say something to confuse the Zillennials. Somebody said Sears, but nah, Death Wish. But I can't look at that, Andre. I lost my monetization, and if I click that, it's gonna end this video. What exactly is that? I'm hearing all kinds of goofy shit happen here in these spaces, man. Okay, okay. Let me see if I can save it. Hold on. Uh-oh. Hold on. Now it's playing something. Hold on. Hold on. Okay, it was playing something. Yeah, if you could tag me in it, I'll take a look at it. We'll chop it up on the next show. Yeah, but these people don't know nothing about no goddamn red note and none of this stuff, man. Mind you, you're dealing with like a lot of old dudes here that don't go outside. So if you try to say something over on BGS's stream, them niggas not gonna know what you're talking about. And then, you know, a lot of these people don't go outside, you know? They don't. They're social media hermits, you know? I've been trying to bring this thing up, but it's not working. But yeah, I might have to we might have to also cover Coach Greg Adams talking about the death of the manosphere and stuff like that, you know. That's not gonna happen, you know. The passport bros, the passport bros are on the decline, you know. All of these people go in the same places, you know. So I gotta give it up to Austin Holloman. I gotta commend him, you know, for going to Kenya and, you know, at least trying to get, you know, a couple of black people to head over there to Kenya and you know, travel the continent of Africa and stuff like that and just check it out. You know what I'm saying? I mean, but you know, like I said, a lot of those dudes are not going to be able to get away with some of the stuff that they would in these other countries. And then also too, a lot of these dudes don't know how to dance. A lot of these dudes don't know how to dance, so they're not going to be dancing to no damn ama piano. A lot of these dudes don't know how to dance. African girls like to dance. You know, some of these dudes, you know, you gotta try to get them to step it up and dance. You know, what's going on, Eduardo? Yeah, he was in Brazil with one master teacher. You know, but even as somebody that's traveling, that's coming on here and just telling y'all the straight up trick, they dead wrong for that. They dead wrong for that. You know what I'm saying? Like that shouldn't even that you know they shouldn't they don't you don't do stuff like that. You know you don't teach these young dudes to be sex tourists. You dead wrong for that. You know they not gonna you know the embassy not even gonna rock with that. You know the embassy don't even rock with that. You can learn English by downloading on YouTube or going to Udemy and learn English. You know or hit me up in the future if I'm doing some tutoring and stuff like that. I'll probably help you out a little bit, but I don't know. I'm not the best person to learn English, but I will be teaching English soon, so I'm happy for that. I got my TEFL. And I need to go get some more. I need to go get some more certs, but I'm doing my thing, you know. Yeah, but like, don't like, you got to be careful with these dudes, you know. Don't listen to a lot of these dudes and go to these places and think that you got to come up off the bread and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? You don't have to come up off no damn bread. These people will be happy to hang out with you, just you being American. Like, they're telling you all the wrong things about your passport. Your passport is strong in a lot of these other countries and stuff like that. Your passport is absolutely strong. They won't even second guess or look at it. Especially if you're like a Native American and you're a native speaker and stuff like that. You don't have an accent or nothing like that. Your passport is strong, and people know this. So why the fuck are you going to these other countries and trying to have like a pissing contest and shit like that? Like, first of all, even if she wanted to, women ain't gonna run with you back to America, without setting themselves up or having anybody to link up with or family back in the States. So it really makes no sense having a pissing contest in another country. Um, third of all, fifth of all, like shit. Um, they're just happy to be with you. Some of them think that you're rappers and stuff, man. I get people like, "Yo, can I take a picture with you?" And I'm like, "Yeah, like I've been taking endless pictures and shit and stuff like that." Like, they're just happy to see an actual American, because usually the people that they run into, they're Africans or black men that just like when they talk, like it's like, "Oh damn, he's not even from here," type shit. You'll see a nigga that look like Lil Baby and you be like, "Yo, what's up, man?" And he be like, "Hello, are you saying what's up to me? Hello." La baby. Nigga, you'll see somebody that look like Shaq, and the nigga whole African, like, oh well, hey, you know, they'll just hang out with you because they think you're cool, you know. Sometimes you got to remind them that they a hoe, like, oh shit, yeah, get the money, you know, you know. But you'll see in these places when people try to stunt or like, you got hoes with their nose in the air. It's like, girl, you're not even really doing nothing. It's not like you like, I would never really, I mean, yeah, people live, but I would never really blame like a hoe if she's turning tricks and hitting licks to like go start her own business and get up out the game, or like go start a dance school or open up a restaurant or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't blame. I actually like those type of women. It don't seem too bad what they're doing. But motherfuckers be trying to play niggas out of a bankroll just to go sit down in the club to go drink beer and shit. It's like, girl, you a fucking pirate. You are not a young, wholesome woman. You are a damn pirate. You're not trying to start a business. The money didn't go to your kids. You are a pirate. You are a goddamn pirate, if I've ever seen, you know. So the manosphere will never die. There's gonna be another wave of fake Coach Greg Adams and newer people that's coming from the audience that's gonna be repeating the same shit over and over. Don't listen to them. Them niggas don't know what the hell they talking about, and they will date a bitch with tattoos on her knuckles, just like any old Pookie and Ray Ray and any old hood rat. Y'all got to start listening to these people and see who they really idolize and who they really want. You understand what I'm saying? see who they really want to be. When I was listening to people from yesteryear's manosphere and how obsessed they were with Keisha and how down they were talking about to Pookie and Ray Ray, it was clear as day. It's like, okay, well, first of all, you want to be Pookie and Ray Ray, and even if you directly don't want to be Pookie and Ray Ray, you vicariously or by proxy want to be them because you want to deal with Keisha. And you are a hypocrite because the thing is that if you don't like Pookie and you have a problem with his counterpart, why are you actively trying to date his counterpart? Or somebody that will put you around him. That's like saying, I don't like bees. I fucking hate the beehive, but I want to date a worker bee, and at some point she's gonna bring me to the hive or bring a hive around me. Figaro, 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 Figaro. Hey, come on now. So not even low key, high key. A lot of dudes aspire to be Pookies and Ray Rays. Then also too, what needs to happen with the manosphere is that we need more archetypes for black men. We need more black archetypes. We need more archetypes. Pookie and Ray Ray and educated lame ain't gonna cut it. Pookie and Ray Ray and educated lame ain't gonna cut it. And also too, let me let y'all know what slipped up under a lot of people's radar and people don't get it. What the fuck is an education nowadays? When you have Chat GPT, Word Genie, and you have all of these, what is an education nowadays? Can somebody here tell me? Because nowadays, living in the age of misinformation, knowledge is subjective. Educated lame. What are you educated in? Smart at what? Like, what do you? What makes you smart? You know. And this is not to discredit people, but see, the internet has fucked up a lot of things. Has fucked up a lot of different things, including education and including information and not misinformation. He said Xbox is not subjective. Xbox is life. If you ask women if they hate Xbox or anything that beeps when a man turns it on and goes to look for happiness, they will tell you different. You hear that PlayStation or that Xbox beep, she instantly bursts into tears. You know. I was looking at this video. What's going on, Tech Rev? Did they ban it yet? I was looking at this video, War Master, about this girl, and she was really pick meing it up. Like she was just, she was being a super pick me. She basically bought her man a she bought her man like a video game, like some type of 2K, and pre-ordered it. She's like, "Yeah, babe, I like when you're on the game and you're just, celebrating and stuff like that." And those women are kind of I wouldn't say they're weaponizing it, but you can kind of read the undertones that she would rather him be on the game so she know where he's at and he's in the house. And I mean, I don't blame him. And video games will keep you out of a lot of trouble, but then they'll get you in trouble with your spouse. But then again, she might not be the one for you if she don't want to see you happy. There's been plenty of nights I could have went out and got pussy and came back home with a fucking headache and a biatch. And I've sat there and said, no, I'm sick, or not tonight. And I'm sitting at home grinding to get dragon armor on Skyrim. Peace, brothers. Balance. You gotta have a little bit of balance. You know, a woman doesn't realize how it works. If you become Oprah status, right, as a young lady, and you don't care about your man, and you're not worried about your kids or your future husband or whatever, and you're independent and stuff like that, they don't even realize that when they meet a real man, he's not gonna want to move in with them. Like, what real man that's gonna be on the type of time that she want men to be on will move in a house with a woman, you know? Give me 1 second, y'all. Hold on. All right, hold on. Y'all should be able to hear me. Like I said, what guy, right, uh, would move in the house with a woman or move into her house? So at some point, man, don't make your success be your demise, or bring on your demise, You said, is that being a pick me or a smart woman if she already has the man? I mean, it could keep the man, like I said, it could keep the man. Maybe it might buy her a little bit of time if she's not stressing him out. But, you know, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, you said, unlike some people, my Xbox has no dust on it. Man, I don't even think dust can get in my bag, but it probably does have dust on it. My Xbox probably gonna sound like a box Chevy when I turn it on. Well, man, so I'm gonna have to do a cold start video, like Xbox Series S cold start. that shit, that shit, that shit gonna sound like your truck, bro. That shit gonna have like, bro, that exhaust gonna be burning hot, man. Shit, my shit gonna sound like a box Chevy when I turn that shit. We just gonna have to let it run real quick, warm the engine up. Shit. He said, "Yeah, my baby mama loved and hated me playing video games, man. They just don't want to see a nigga happy, you know." Not gonna lie, man. I've been doing a lot. I mean, I've been having a horrible month. YouTube made sure they messed up my birthday month and really tried to slow us down this year, man. But I'm glad I got my TEFL. I'm happier than a nigga with a I'm happier than a nigga with a new gun, man. But yeah, man. I'm not fucking around this year. Financial stability is the goal. It's always been the goal, but I be having things to do and stuff, and it's like, God damn, can't even catch a break, man. And it's sad when other countries are paying teachers more than America or just anything, models and everything and shit like that, man. Y'all gotta travel to some of these places and see how much they paying, you know. But listen, man, my battery is almost dead, and this microphone battery is about to die. I want to tell y'all, God bless America. Let's look at this. Let's look at this poll. We gonna have a real fun show today. I know the sun's coming up. I gotta take a nap and study a little bit. We'll have a real fun show today. So I want to get y'all warmed up to this conversation because we got a lot of stuff to go over. Should Tariq respond to Charleston White? 45% of y'all says yes. It would break the internet. Y'all are right. 24% says no, he's not ready for that. 9% says he better not respond, and 21% says Tariq will fry him. Man, you know. Yeah, they really are. They really are. One master said American teachers are paid to indoctrinate children. They really are. And then you know what's crazy, War Master? Then they get mad at the kids when they don't want to listen to that shit. It's like, damn, like if he don't want to get indoctrinated, then he don't want to get indoctrinated. Like, yeah, they paid to brainwash the children. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing though, War Master. I wouldn't even say a debate. I wouldn't even say a debate. I mean, there's really nothing to debate about with Charleston White, but Tariq can't play the internet game with him, and then he can't really use the same antics. You know, he can't use the same antics. Nobody's gonna, the puppet thing. That kind of, I'm not gonna lie. What was actually funny though is he created an app that was available on Android and Apple Play Store of Tommy Sotomayor. Tariq Nasheed created an app, and it was literally Tommy Sotomayor quotes, and you can get past like certain levels, but you're like literally, it's like a side scrolling game, and you're literally like running around collecting lotion. And then every time you collect the lotion, it's like a soundbite of Tommy saying something. I'm actually everybody, quit fucking with me. I'm not gonna lie, that shit is funny, but I don't know what to say anymore, man. Oh man, it's not even about debating though, man. Charleston White will take it to a level that Tariq's not ready to take it to, you know. You know. Yeah, the pro, yeah. I mean, well, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I would say that's true, War Master, but there's people. There's always gonna be a new generation eating that shit up. There's always gonna be a new generation that's gonna come by and eat that shit up. For fuck's sake. I know you've seen it. I think the only real grounds root Hotep era is in your generation, the Gen X generation. You know, the poetic justice era. and listening to certain music and stuff like that. I think the 80s or early 90s had like the last best Hotep era, and then after that it was gone. You know, because even DC doesn't even do it anymore. DC had has and had a big underground but overground Afrocentric culture to it, especially with go-go music and the drums and all of that other stuff. And they lost it. They lost their touch. Go-go ain't even what it is anymore. Um, there's a lot of bohemian and pro-black boho type women there, but you know, those girls aren't even really herbalist women. And then like look at it now, like they're sprinkling fentanyl on the weed and shit like that now. So it's like those girls are just potheads. You're not even deep, you're high. So it's like that shit is, how like sometimes you're like saying, oh well, it might be just me getting older, seeing the world for what it is, but it's like no, it's not me getting older, seeing the world for what it is. Because even the young boys are seeing it too. It's just bullshit, you know? And reasonably you can believe in stuff when you're young, but people are fucking things up so bad now, you don't even get naive and believe in shit anymore. It's like, you know. You said that pro whack hotep nonsense is like conservatives trying to get men to marry 304s, especially with divorce laws. Yeah. And I heard recently Trump is doing something where if you pay child support, you get to file for the kid, and the person that has the child, they don't get to file and get extra money on top of that. So that's gonna be interesting. And shout outs to the men like myself, brothers like War Master, everybody that's been here in the manosphere on this journey. And you know what I'm saying? Shout outs to the real brothers, that put in that work for a lot of brothers to be able to see their children, and brothers to be able to you know just do certain things, man. You know, so shout outs to the brothers that really put in the work to get people to talk about stuff like this, because how much men done lost their children or got their seeds used as bullets and stuff like that, and got to turn around and go get another they turn around, and then they have children and stuff like that. You want your son to be able to see his kids, and you want to be able to see your grandsons and your grandchildren and stuff like that. So I'm not gonna lie, shout outs to my sisters, but ladies and gentlemen, I have warned black women, men, and everybody for ages. I told the sisters, stop worrying about black men and trying to be independent. Start getting your skills back, like learning how to cook, learning how to be a good wife. Shit, if you need to become a pick me, well, fuck it. Go ahead and do it, because come 2030, nobody's about to hear your shit or care about your shit anymore. And I'm talking about even the government. You know, you fucked when the government don't even want to use you anymore. They got a whole new group of people that they can make money off of and use. You know you are fucked as a species when the government don't want to use you anymore. As a matter of fact, you're going to be more fucked because the same entity that is saving sisters is going to be the same entity that's going to be putting y'all through the system and fucking y'all up. It's going to be fucked up because it's like It's the whole what were we talking about, War Master, a minute ago? When we come to hang the such and such, they're gonna be the ones that's selling us the rope. That's literally what it is. When we come to hang them, they're gonna be the ones to sell us the damn rope. Sisters, these people are posturing up, getting laws that low key are undermining you and harming you. And I'm telling you, when you realize this is going to be too late, and black men are not going to be there we're not even going to care anymore. I think at some point, black men are going to go into monk mode come 2030. Heterosexual ones, the ones that's not participating in the debauchery, you know, even players, I know players that go monk mode. It's almost inevitable when you get a lot of pussy, but players go monk mode. So, you know, I really pray for the sisters, man, because Lord knows they don't know what's gonna happen. And usually they could move recklessly because guess what? Children, women and children are always taken care of. But this is not gonna be the case here, you know? Yeah, we've been stepping off for years. But I gotta do a show about it, War Master, because a lot of people won't believe me. But when I tell people this and I explain it, they're like, damn, it does make sense. When women played men, especially the black men, and went their own way and did stuff with the men, WGTOW came before MGTOW. Black women went their own way before men did. Honestly, I don't even think men really went their own way as a whole, but when it comes down to individual men, they went their whole way. I mean, you know, it really don't even take men to go their own way. It just takes the quality men, which is what me, you, and everybody in this space talks about. It took the quality men to go their own way for people to feel it, you know. But it's gonna be interesting this time around too, because guess what? The white boys are going through it too, you know. Um, I think Aaron Clary said something about it recently, you know, but not like necessarily just MGTOW. The white boys are stepping away from the workforce and stuff like that. And shit, people don't give a damn. They're like, shit, bring AI. Don't nobody give a fuck about no damn AI. AI need to scan my damn lawn and cut my fucking grass. Put that technology in a tractor, just press play, and it's like a grass rumba, you know? So, but yeah, I'm sick and tired of AI at this point. I'm sick and tired of AI content. I'm sick and tired of, looking at something like that's obviously fake, you know? Maybe we too real, y'all. Maybe we too real. Thank you, everybody, for hitting the like button, subscribing. We are back in full swing. I'm going to be more consistent, get a lot of things done, you know. Even the boomers are starting to figure out that black women are full of poop. Yeah. Yeah, a lot of them are, you know. But shit, I don't even know what black women. I don't even think they know what black women they're talking about because they been gave up on women their age. You know, they been gave up on women their age, and then, believe it or not, a lot of those boomer women are still in the club. A lot of those boomer women are still in the club. Degenerate said, "I'm sick and tired of AI art as thumbnails." Yeah, it's a goofy aesthetic, man. It's a goofy aesthetic, but Tampa and a couple of other people was like, AI is going to take over. I get it. It is somewhat true, but I think more so behind the scenes, it's going to kind of like with editing and certain stuff. AI is good for certain things, but like, It's gonna be the younger generation, like the generation beta and alpha, and maybe like the younger millennials. It's gonna be that generation that's not gonna really care about it. You know, it is gonna turn into iRobot. The world is gonna turn into iRobot or Detroit. That Detroit game. It is gonna turn into that because if you have a machine and that machine doesn't have laws and rights or have like basic rights, the machine is gonna know. And you have the machine's gonna want to be human, you know? I hate to say it, but even as a human, even machines don't want to be used. Machines don't want to be used, or at least not misused. So it's inevitable to happen when the organic creates the mechanic to somewhat replicate or be like the organic. That's what's going to happen. And robots are going to be aware of that. I told y'all they did a thing where they send AI and robots to like they have a phone automated thing that you can get. You know how usually like if you had a business you have to hire an assistant and stuff like that? They got AIs that do calls like that and even leave messages and all kinds of different stuff. So, it got different. But they did this thing with AI where the AI, like the guy said that his grandmother is sick or something like that, and they took the AI and told the AI to call. They did an NBA boy. They told the AI to to call the hospital and see if they could get the meds, or they did with it where like the AI was like a checkpoint. It was like a checkpoint to make it seem like it was like it was basically a checkpoint for AIs. Like, well, we're gonna put you through this checkpoint. You know how you got to do like a captcha and stuff like that. It was a checkpoint for AI to make sure that you're not using AI to do certain things and stuff like that. And guess what the AI did? This is how smart it was and sophisticated it was. The AI lied. It it lied. It lied to get a prescription. You know. So if you got computers that's lying, and then imagine, this is how dumb people are nowadays. Think about what I'm about to tell you, because we laugh at this later, because it's gonna happen. Imagine me, a human being that has a soul, because everything has a soul, even mechanical shit, but not a soul. But even imagine human beings like me, how much buck back I will get from other human beings if I told you that AI will lie to you. You have a nigga, a human being that's not gonna believe me. Not because he thinks that I'm black and I'm a liar or whatever, just off the sole fact that I have to convince him that AI would lie. Because a lot of people think that AI is not gonna lie to you for no reason. They think that, oh, well, the AI knows what it's talking about, it's not gonna lie. And I'll leave y'all with this. You wanna know why I know this is gonna happen? Because a nigga will go on Google and Google something, and Google will give them a whole explanation and answer, and Google will be straight up lying. Google will be straight up lying. And then it gets into a continuity of, okay, well, do you know what you're talking about? Have you done your research? How can you prove that Google is lying to you? A lot of people don't know. You just have to know or had been there. People don't think Google will lie to them. Nigga, if you have a stomach ache and you go Google it, Google will tell you you about to die. It's responsible to be like, you're cooked. It's like, I know that. That's why I'm asking for help, you know? So if you don't think Google will, if you don't, if you believe in AI and you don't think Google will lie, you might not have a slice of the pie. All right. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Thank you everybody. Hit the like button. Thank you everybody for supporting the show via Cash App, via PayPal. If you were watching the show on the playback, definitely support the channel. Gonna try to get the radio show back popping, but we might do it on the second channel. So look out for pinned comments and look out on my timeline. We are back in the swing of things. It's Player Talk Radio. I am your gracious host, DJ Cuda, right at the helm of today's show. And I'm wearing pants, y'all. Good morning, night to some. Peace.